Hello, and welcome back to Doomed, not-so-solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. My name is Scott Humphrey, and today on Doomed, we are going to be returning to the jungle. Because that's right, my friends, today I'm joined by very special guest, the Crosshair. Hello, the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello! It's fabulous. Now, before I do anything else, I have to remember to do this. Oh,
Subscriber.
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 Thank you. I bet that blew out everybody's eardrums. And my
Subscriber.
Oh no! Oh no! Hang on!
Subscriber.
No, stop! Everyone, stop! It's fine. We're good. Don't worry. I have to keep the desktop on. It's fine. It's a balance thing. You all got it. Who is still alive out there? Real Brick Wall welcomes us all to the jungle where there are fun and games. I'm not actually sure. Oh, good. Oh, phew. Okay, fantastic. I'm not sure if that's going to be true today, Real Brick Wall. There's definitely a game. I cannot confirm or deny the fun. Hello to everybody who is doing who's doing something. Hello to everybody who's here for Doomed. I'm really excited to be back. Last week, the Crosshair and I took on a nice little standalone scenario while this campaign is happening somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. Preston Fairmont, the millionaire, and Jenny Barnes, the dilettante, take a cruise. Crosshair, how did that turn out?
Well, we took it on as in failed horror.
Took it on.
We tried.
We did. You know what? That is true, actually. We gave it the old cruise ship try. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. This is a game where failure is inevitable. I think it's really fun. I've probably said it before on Doomed. Oh, hello! Lemira's here as well. It was a retake on the Titanic, exactly. It's middle-aged man Preston holding Jenny Barnes over the bow of the ship. Some sort of horrible monster betwixt them. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Something I've always loved about this game, design-wise. You have to draw chaos tokens, and one of the chaos tokens says you fail. Just like in life, sometimes things don't go your way, and that's I don't know. I have a positive attitude about that sort of thing. Obviously not all the time. That would be kind of lame. Okie dokie. Today, Ursula Downs and Leo Anderson return to scenario 4 of The Forgotten Age, The Boundary Beyond. What is The Boundary Beyond? Hell, I do not know. It's been so long since I've played this. Quick sum up, if you'll allow me, Crosshair. Last time in this campaign, in the Threads of Fate, Ursula and Leo zipped around the city of Arkham, Massachusetts, collecting information about cults at play there. It was, pardon my French, it was a banger of a scenario. We did super well. Leo Anderson murdered many people in the street. Truly horrible.
Around 10.
Around 10 people. And which is why, of course, we're returning to Mexico to escape the police. That's the thought here. Okay, what else do I want to say? Oh, yeah, Lemira's correct. This is a very wholesome channel. I will brook no filthy language in the chat. Just kidding. I will brook all of the filthy language in the chat. Hop in, folks! And a big welcome to everybody who's here watching this evening. I say we get to it because we have some reading and some prep to do, and then we're going to dive into the scenario. Crosshair, you want to get into it?
Yep.
Okay.
2 hours later.
2 hours later. It's true. Okay, let's get doomed. Here we go. Oh, look at this! What a sweetheart. Okay, so this is Ursula, who is apparently saying, "Mwah!" And Leo, who is saying,
Ugh.
This is actually pretty fabulous. I really like it, Crosshair. I'm gonna. Does it just stay on the table? It sure does. It can just stay there.
Yep.
If we want it to. Okay.
Yeah, it can stay.
Oh yeah. Voice actor noises. All right. Before we even jump into the scenario, we have a resupply point between last scenario and this one. Each investigator has the option to add supplies, and also before departing Arkham, Ursula went to the hospital. I spent 5 of my experience to remove a point of mental trauma. And then we each had 5 supply points to buy things to take back to the jungle. I will say first, I bought some medicine for snake bites, some gasoline for cars, which apparently come in fun tins, and two tins of provisions, food and such. What about you, the Crosshair? What did Leo bring?
Yeah, Leo, after the adventure of Arkham, went and bought some new toys. More about that later. And he got some gasoline, a knife, because of course, and a pickaxe,
Oh.
because when you go into Mexico, you need a pickaxe.
We might be going into a cave at some point. I mean, that's the only thing
Yeah.
I can think of. Also, knowing Leo, I think you're probably going to end up just using it as a weapon at some point.
True. And the gasoline, and
Yeah.
the rope,
And the rope.
and the canteen.
And the canteen. And all of it, really. You mentioned experience spending. Actually, let's deal with Gunner's question first. There were toys purchased, is my understanding, Gunner. Leo spent experience on some stuff.
Especially one that we know already is the stick to the plan,
Oh.
which is a permanent card, and it lets me have 3 cards on hold and play like I had them in my hand. So Leo has a dynamite blast, on the hunt to hunt some monsters, and some emergency cachet.
Yeah, I get the sense that, well, the dynamic we've been built. Hello, Thelia. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, yes, I have Crosshair here. Sorry, Crosshair. I usually do a whole thing. I feel
yeah.
that. Do you have a? Does that say body count?
Maybe.
I cannot believe this. I'm so excited. I feel like the dynamic Ursula and Leo have been having so far is very much Ursula's just, rushing off to do whatever she wants, just kind of zipping around like a squirrel, like, oh, over here. Oh, no, but I should go over here. And Leo's much more methodical, right? And stick to the plan kind of feels appropriate for that reason.
Yeah, just doing what needs to be done.
Exactly. Ursula, for her part, had less experience to spend because of the trauma that I kind of bought off. However, she did manage to interpret her dreams and write her interpretation down in her dream diary. So if we end up seeing the dream diary, we might get to see what that does, which is pretty fab. Okay, so that's our supplies. We've resupplied. Let's get into it. Scenario 4. The Boundary Beyond. Settle in, folks. Rays of hot yellow sunlight beat down on you from above as your car speeds down the dusty highways of southern Texas, just outside of San Antonio. It's been several days since you hit the road from Arkham on your way to Mexico City, where you may be able to get answers from some of Alejandro's associates, or, even better, from his adversaries in academia. Your recent investigations in Arkham uncovered much, but despite all the knowledge you laid bare, the trail went cold soon after. The Brotherhood that you exposed in Arkham has all but vanished. Its members left behind little information as to their next objective other than the name, the Nexus of Nikai, a place of power that Iktaka believes is the Brotherhood's ultimate destination. Enigmatic as ever, the Esley warrior sits in the passenger seat next to you. She is tense and coiled like a spring, the Ford's leather seat offering her little comfort. So we have to read all of these in order. Check the campaign log. So if we forged a bond with Iktaka, we read her Iktaka's quest. We did. We're not allowed to take her because we're forging our own path, but we did rescue her / help her with her investigation. How close are we? Iktaka asks for the 100th time since departing from Arkham. We have to get to Anahuac as fast as we can. The longer we take, the more time the Brotherhood has to reach the Nexus. You recognize the old Aztec name for the Valley of Mexico, and inform Iktaka that you will soon be crossing the border into Mexico within the hour. She crosses her arms and grits her teeth. You suffer no ill effects. That's always a bonus you want to see. Yeah, you don't fuck it up. If we found the missing relic, we did not find the missing relic. Growing concern. The loss of the Etzli relic weighs heavily on your mind. Clearly its value is more than academic. It holds a power within it that you cannot yet begin to fathom. You are certain that the shadowy brotherhood is behind its disappearance, but for what purpose? Remove the relic of the ages from the game. Well, we haven't had it for a few scenarios, so it's already gone. I don't even know where it should have been, to be honest, because we don't have it. Check the campaign log. If we rescued Alejandro, which we did, throughout your journey, Alejandro scribbles endlessly in his journal, the sound of pencil scratching against paper a constant reminder of his presence. Quick aside, we're in a Jeep. I imagine Leo is driving, although I might be wrong. Front passenger
might be.
Might be, okay. I could see it. Front passenger seat is Iktaka. Back seat is definitely Alejandro, and potentially Ursula or Leo. It's just a fun.
Either or.
Yeah, either or. It's just a fun Jeep full of people. He remains huddled in the back seat of the car, his knees keeping the journal still, his brows furrowed in thought. This brotherhood is the least of our concerns, he says with an air of finality. I've been trying to decrypt the glyphs the device bears. The symbols are clearly not Aztec nor Mayan, nor are they from any other Mesoamerican civilization for that matter. I believe there is some other place the relic belongs. Somewhere it was taken from. Wouldn't you agree, Miss Iktaka? Whoops, what did I click on? No, we're good. Okay, we're good. Iktaka's already grim expression grows darker, her eyes narrowing. She doesn't bother to turn around in her seat before addressing Alejandro. It belongs somewhere. Meddlesome scholars cannot abuse its power, she replies in a cold tone. And that is the end of the discussion. Crossing the border into Mexico is a less stressful endeavor than you imagined it to be due to Alejandro's connections. You're waved through customs with nary a stray glance, and soon enough, you're on your way to Mexico City. Each investigator begins the scenario with 2 additional resources. Yay! That's money, which is good. And other resources, you know. Check your supplies. Any one investigator must cross off 1 gasoline. Yeah, that's it. One of us must cross off gasoline.
Well, was fun while it lasted.
Bye. I'll keep mine, just in case. Otherwise, we would be...
Isn't it each?
Oh, it just says any one investigator.
Okay.
Must cross off 1 gasoline, which is... I'm sure we'll need more later. I'm sure. It is a Jeep, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Otherwise, we would have been out of gas. After arriving in Mexico City, you're disheartened to find very little information regarding the Brotherhood or the Nexus of Nikai. You peruse the archives of the city's libraries and universities, but come up empty-handed. You can't find any of Alejandro's former colleagues, and even his enemies refuse to speak to you, save for one, a woman named Padmita Amrita. Did I say that right? I did not. Padma Amrita, who studied Alejandro's work before he came to Arkham. She agrees to meet you at a trendy lounge in the southern part of the city late at night. Iktaka remains a short distance away, observing your new informant silently. I assume Leo also remains a short distance away, observing our new informant silently.
Yeah.
Just like
carbon copies.
That's what I'm imagining here. Padma knows a lot about Alejandro's research and even claims to have heard of the Nexus of Nikai, though she refuses to tell you how to find it. It's a fool's errand, she tells you. There's nothing to find, just a myth. Trust me, many have searched for it, none have found it. You point out that the Etsley people were not a myth, and she responds with a charming smile. Perhaps not, but all this about the Etsley is still being alive, undiscovered for centuries. She laughs heartily. Bourgeois, pure and simple. Come now, you don't expect real scholars to believe that, do you? Your eyes are drawn to Iktaka, who is overhearing the conversation with crossed arms, her nails dug into her forearms. Padma's eyes wander over as well, the hint of a smirk on her lips. In any event, I apologize. I don't have any information for you. Only a sap would continue this research any further. Good day. And she leaves with an alluring smile, a sweet scent trailing behind her as she departs. Once she is out of sight, Iktaka sits down next to you, and you discuss your next move. After a week of failure after failure, although I would say things were successful in Arkham, but I hear what she's saying, she's grown impatient. You offer a few more suggestions regarding who you could speak to, but her mind is elsewhere. When you return to your hotel, oh boy, she immediately retreats to her room to make preparations. You decide to settle in for the night, and before long your mind is meandering hazily into a dreamless slumber. In the far recesses of your awareness, however, you can hear Iktaka reciting a cryptic incantation.
And in somewhere from the hotel you can just hear.
Yay!
Scruffles is back.
Yay! Scruffles is the heart and soul of this whatever you want to call this expedition that we are on right now. Okay, so we did our setup already. We had to add certain encounter cards because of where we're at. We've set up our exploration deck. I have a poisoned weakness, which is in play already. There's instructions here. It says throughout the scenario, you may be instructed to place new locations on top of existing ones. When a location is placed, it takes its place. Tokens, investigators, enemies, whatever. Everything at the former location becomes at the new location. That makes sense, right? Is there anyone who isn't weak to being poisoned? A great question, Real Brick Wall. It would appear Leo is not. Just hasn't been poisoned.
Only poison he has is the coffee that's running through.
Oh, coffee. I love it. I'm just going to make sure I have my... oh, there it is. Just want to make sure I have my camera controls here because... There we go. Everyone needs to see my face. I mean, they don't have to, I guess, but... All right.
Well, I don't.
Oh.
But then again, neither do you.
Oh, that's true, I suppose. Thanks once again for those folks who are joining us tonight. And for the 2 subscriptions already. Absolutely fabulous. Okay. Crosshair, I'll read the agenda and the act, and then we'll see where the hell we are and what's going on. This is so sweet. Mwah. Okay. Agenda 1A. The boundary, comma, broken. Iktaka is already up and about when you awaken, donning her traditional armor, her bow on her back, and a long blade at her side. I like the sounds of this. Something's wrong, she states cryptically. I only meant to peer through the boundary. Her eyes are bloodshot, her face pale as a ghost. You suspect she hasn't slept all night. It matters not. It is time you witnessed the fate that will befall humanity if we fail. Yikes. 8 doom threshold.
That's fine.
That's fine. That's not that bad. Act 1A, crossing the threshold. As you depart the hotel, you realize that the landscape of the city has been altered. Silver lightning crackles in the sky overhead, and the earth rumbles deep below your feet. Monstrous polypus entities, what the hell, float just below the clouds. What's going on? You yell to Iktaka over the whistling wind. What is this place? One future, she replies, enigmatically. Our objective, after the first Tenochtitlan location enters play by exploring, advance. Which I think we'll find Crosshair. I think there's instructions for exploring on the actual locations themselves. We are starting at Zocalo, the main square in central Mexico City. Silver lightning flashes in storm clouds overhead, and you're shocked to find a tide of blood swelling over the plaza. The entire city is devoid of life. Oh, the Dread Pirate Roberts. What's up, Saren? Okay, yeah, I think we're ready, Crosshair. Let's draw our opening hand and let's get doomed.
Let's get doomed.
Whee! Oh, I need to make sure I can't see your hand. Okay, good. The first card I drew was a weakness. That's great. I don't want any of these cards. Oh, actually, I get to redraw into that anyway. Yep. That's also a weakness. Absolutely incredible.
I'm looking at my hand and I'm like, this is almost too perfect.
I like the sounds of that. We start with a bit of extra cash because of Alejandro's influence, but we don't know what's going to happen here. Oh, good. We've got Boundary Beyond Cat dragging a toy in here. That's very nice, Ella. Good, good. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's have a look at the look. Oh, sorry. If you're ready, Crosshair, if you didn't need to mulligan or anything, let's Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good.
Great. Awesome. Let's reveal our location here. Zocalo. Oh. Thought I would have clues on it. 3 Shroud. It says discard cards with a total combined cost of 5, at least 5 from your hand. Explore. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it is a location with a matching location symbol, place it on top of this location, taking its place. Ugh.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I don't love it. Yeah, I don't love it.
Curious.
Curious.
Stick to the plan
Hmm.
says that cards attached to stick to the plan may be played as if they were in your hand. So does that mean that I can use them on the location?
That is an excellent question. I can see the two different interpretations, right? They can be played as if they were in your hand, or it's as if they were in your hand.
Yeah.
Let's say as if they were in your hand. I'm not sure if that's the right interpretation, but let's go.
Yeah, maybe because they may be played as if they were in your hand. Doesn't mean that they're actually in my hand.
Right, I understand. Okay, so then maybe
Yeah,
not for that
okay.
for that reason. That's too bad. Although, I mean, do you really want to get rid of your dynamite blast?
I have bigger toys.
Whoa! Well, that sounds like a promise. Awesome. Okay, well, here we are at Zocalo. We don't know what's going on. Iktaka's just like, it's one future. Bleh. Then she disappears into the night. We have to find the...
Leo is just like, this was supposed to be a trip to Mexico, not a trip to the future.
Oh, come on, lighten up, Leo. It's not every day you get to visit the future. She chimes.
Oh, I'm lighting something up.
Sorry. Uh-huh. I can... do I care about these cards right now? What do I actually want to play? I'll start here, Leo, because of course Ursula is naturally going to zip off around the city naturally to go and see if there's any other places where she can find any sort of information about what's going on. So I'm going to start Ursula's ability to pathfind anywhere, even in urban settings, is very useful for her. And naturally, naturally as well, she's going to bring along her dream diary. Just in case there's anything else she can add to it in terms of like interpretation. She's gonna zip off. I'm gonna go to Coyoacan, sorry. It's always been It's always been a historic area. Zip. So this is a free thing. I can investigate freely, but I don't really want to. So I'm not going to. I'm not gonna take my investigate action. And last action, I'm gonna. She's gonna pull out her camera. Whoops. Yeah, Ursula's kind of all set. She's got everything that she thinks she's going to need in order to try to figure out what the heck is going on in this part of the world. That's us.
Yep, cool. That sounds like what Ursula usually does. So
leaves you behind.
Yeah, so this will not come as a surprise either. Leo looks around and notices their old friend,
Oh.
Jim?
Jim? What the heck are you doing here?
I guess he took the train or something. He's just looking at Leo like, oh, we're at it again. Well, lead the way. And Leo looks into his jacket and pulls out his 45 pistol like, okay, let's get to it then.
Gorgeous. The beat cop was a free action, yeah? I think because of Leo's.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Just in case you want the action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think I don't have really the stuff for that, so
a gun and a cop. This guy is amazing.
Leo contemplates on going to he goes to the temple ruins.
He contemplates going to. No, we're going to the temple ruins. Okay, good.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see. Force route location, 2 actions, explore. That's it.
So it has a double action to explore here, but it doesn't. Oh, I should have mentioned my location says take 1 damage or 1 horror, explore.
Yeah.
If it is a location with a matching location symbol in the upper left-hand corner. Now, hang on. When it says matching, do you think it means matching the place that you're on? Yes, it must, right? It must. Matching the location that you're on. Yeah, of course. Okay.
Oh yeah. It needs to be like one of the colors in the bottom.
Well, I'm wondering if it means that it has to be the same as the top left icon, actually, because it's going to like take its place, I think. I'm going to find out, actually, here. What does it say? Just going to have a quick look here. If it has a matching symbol. Yeah, I think it means it should have the same symbol in the top left-hand corner. Like there's only one possibility per place. I think that makes sense.
Oh yeah, and it might still like replace a location.
Mm-hmm.
Or open up a new location.
Or open up a new one. It's true, right?
Zocalo. Zocalo has 4 also.
Right.
And currently only... Oh, no.
No. There's one up here as well.
Yeah, so every location is already connected. But we can explore.
And so, well, and honestly, let's see what it does, right? It might put something on top of another place. It might put it elsewhere.
Yeah.
But sorry, I totally took over Leo's thing here. You went to the temple ruins.
Yeah, it's fine. Leo is just gonna look into sticking to his plan and gonna play the emergency cache from stick to the plan. Which means 3 resources for me, and that's it.
All right, that makes sense. Hey, look, we'll take the 3 resources, right? That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's a much better start than last time.
Well, Jenny's a different person, right? Hello, Lemon Eater.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, thank you, and Biff. Yes, of course, thank you. I appreciate it. So we'll skip the enemy phase. There's no enemies, and draw a card and gain a resource in upkeep. Well, that's good, because I'm all out of money.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and do the thing that we now have to do. The fun part, as Crosshair is fond of reminding me.
Yep.
And we're each going to draw an encounter card because it is the first mythos phase of the game. Here we go. So what's going to happen? Ursula is at Coyoacan, sort of in the center of town. Timeline destabilization. As the threads pull, the weave unravels. Uh-oh. Is something happened to her? Test willpower 1. This gets +1 difficulty for each ancient location. There are none in play right now. These are all present-day locations. If you fail, take a damage and a horror and shuffle it into the exploration deck. Ugh. Okay, well I have 3 willpower, so I'm just gonna test this.
Yeah, 3 on 1.
Yeah, I'm just gonna test this.
What could go wrong?
That could go very wrong. I drew a whatever those things are. It's a -4. If you fail, place a clue on the nearest ancient location. Again, there are none, so I won't do that. I did fail, so that's fun. I'm going to put this bad boy in the exploration deck. Yuck. Take a damage and a horror. I know. Okay, so I'm going to die, Crosshair. That's just how it's going to be, this scenario.
Well, let's see who beats you there.
Yay!
So, Leo is at the temple ruins just admiring the scenery when... arrows shoot from the trees.
What? Arrows from the trees? What the hell?
Yeah, literally.
What's happening?
They're caught on a volley of obsidian-tipped arrows fired by unseen assailants. A dire warning to leave this place at once.
Yikes.
So Leo and Jim just get pummeled with arrows.
My God, it's horrible.
Oh, yeah, this is actually horrible because it's take 1 damage plus 1 additional damage for each ally asset you control.
Ooh.
Each other investigator at an exit location must also resolve that effect. But you know what?
Oh.
You have 2 damage already.
I saw
Guess
you
I'll
looking
take-
over this way.
Yeah. Guess I'll take the 2 damage.
All right. You can always assign, unless it's direct, you can always assign it to allies if you so desire. But of course,
Yeah.
Leo's pretty buff, for lack of a better word, so
Yeah.
I'm sure
Slow
it'll be
and
fine.
beefy.
Slow and beefy. Alrighty. Back to the investigation phase. Slightly worse for wear, which I'm not happy about, but that's okay.
Just a few arrows to the chest.
Just a few arrows to the chest, exactly. Well, if it doesn't bother you, I might zip over to your location because it seems to be the safest place to explore from.
Yeah, true. True.
So
Yeah, I don't mind.
Ursula's gonna again rush in. She's looking for Leo because something happened to her. Part of her hand seemed to be like disintegrating and merging with a different dimension. She wasn't sure what was going on, so she's gonna zip over here. And spend 2 actions to explore. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it is a location with a matching symbol, place it on top of this location. If it's a different location, you keep going. If it's a treachery, I have to resolve it. So I will start doing that. That is not a matching location. Not. That's a treachery. So as always. So of course, yes, a classic. So this is test will 3. For each point you fail by, you must either lose an action or take a horror. Ursula, this tear in time it feels almost like an earthquake, like a split in the earth, but it's actually a split through the air between her and Leo. Thankfully, this is something that Ursula saw in her dream. I'm going to commit Essence of the Dream to this test, which is 2 wild icons. I should mention what Dream Diary does. Ursula's dreams have been interpreted, and they are the dreams of a madman, or in her case, a mad woman. While you are engaged with an enemy, Essence of the Dream gains 2 additional wild icons, which is pretty sweet. And when your turn begins, put Essence of the Dream in your hand. So every turn, her dreams can kind of guide her actions and help her succeed. I'm going to commit Essence of the Dream to this test. So I will be a 5 on 3 testing here. Yay! Thanks, Essence of the Dream.
3 on 3.
3 on 3.
Close.
Very close. Last action. I don't know, man. I can't explore again. I can't explore again. I guess I'll just
money or draw.
Yeah, I'll take a resource just in case. Okay, but over to you, Leo. Leo.
With all this time stuff and stuff happening, Leo should just look at the temple ruins and go like, well, you might not understand it, but your kids will love it.
My kids? I don't even have a husband, Leo. What are you talking about? Catherine Hahn plays Ursula Downs in my imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Red Foreman from the 70s show is clearly Leo Anderson.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
So Leo looks at Ursula, who's seemingly, again, zipping around and lost in thought and all that stuff, and just reaches into his military duffel bag, and I think this will come in useful at some point.
Oh, what is this?
Some kerosene. In case we need to burn something.
I love that art. Look at it. That tentacled monster is on fire. This is a this is an asset that says if an enemy was defeated at this location this round, you can exhaust kerosene to heal up to 2 horror from investigators or allies at your location. So
Yeah.
you get a bit of your sanity back as you watch them burn.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
That's pretty much it. Well, I have 2 actions left, so I might as well explore.
Yep. You're looking for that
Try
yellow circle, I think, and otherwise...
Or the green square.
I feel like when it says... Like, I really feel like when it says matching in the upper left-hand corner, I think it just means the yellow one. I can look that up, though, if you desire.
Yeah, it says that
Whoops.
if it's a location with a matching location symbol, place it on top of this location.
Mm-hmm.
So the exploration is trying to find this location.
Right.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Right, so yellow rounded thing.
Oh.
I
Nope.
just put that away. No. Okay.
No, it doesn't go away. You have to deal with it instead. Oh no, Leo! Your kerosene!
Yeah, Leo is having the same odd feeling of his left hand just disappearing into the air as the timeline seems to be destabilizing. Leo just looks at Ursula and goes, "This is heavy."
It sure is. It's heavy, man.
Okay, test brainy brain. So 4 on 1. Okay.
Go!
Skull. -1. Okay.
-3 at ancient locations. Okay. Okay.
It's fine.
Good.
Just a bit of timeline problems.
Yeah. I just like to imagine Leo like staring at the dimensional shift and just being like, no.
No.
Not.
I don't like.
I don't like this. We're back to upkeep because there are still no enemies, he said. Crossing his fingers? Draw a card, gain a resource?
Oh, that is good. Just what I wanted.
That sounds good. I like that. Let's add a doom and draw some encounter cards. Have some fun. So Leo and Ursula are both at the temple ruins. Something is happening here in Mexico, but like they can't figure out what it is because they can't seem to find anything there. And Iktaka is nowhere to be seen. Here's your enemy. The Hand of the Brotherhood spawns at any empty location. So I think we'll choose where to put him. Ugh, his little wrinkled face. After the last clue is discovered from an ancient location, if the Hand of the Brotherhood is ready, he gets a doom. While he's ready, action and reaction abilities on its location and connecting locations cannot be triggered.
Okay.
That's bad. Okay, so we can't like explore or whatever. I should put him somewhere. Yeah. I imagine.
Is this an empty location, or do we count?
I think we count for the purposes of like not being empty. Even though it kind of screws me over a little bit, I am gonna put him just next door, because I feel like.
Yeah, Leo is gonna go hunt.
That was my thought. So I'm gonna. So a frisson in the air as Ursula realizes they are not alone. Well, there's Jim, but there's also the Hand of the Brotherhood.
And Jim is just like, hello. Yeah, Leo smells the air like, I smell cultist blood.
Yes.
Boop. Boop. Birds of flower.
Flower words.
And as this cultist appears somewhere, just these words of power just echo through the air. Kind of fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Put words of power into play in your threat area. If there are one or more enemies at your location with doom on them, you can damage those enemies or discover. And this is when I played this one.
What? Yeah. Hey Ursula, what's that sound? What?
Yeah. I think you should listen to that more than me.
Oh. Okay.
Because Because I don't think Leo wants anything to do with not damaging enemy. Actually,
Oh,
you can get rid of it. Never mind.
you can't. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, nope. You
No.
handle. Nah, you know what? Never mind.
You.
Oh, eh.
These cultists and their singing.
See who's going to be singing later. So good. That's yeah. On to the investigation phase. So, I mean, I have a
Should
feeling.
I?
Yeah, please.
Okay, Leo just listens for a bit and I'll be right back.
Hmm?
And grabs Jim and heads over to the Kayakan
Mm-hmm.
area
Perfect.
and notices that, indeed, there is a cultist there. A hand of the Brotherhood. And he's mumbling these annoying words of power, so Leo just takes careful aim with his 45 automatic
Delicious.
and fires at the cultist.
Bang.
And the cultist drops to the ground.
Oh, wow.
Just like that.
Just brutal. We don't know where we are. We don't know when we are. We don't even know who this person is. But you can leave it to Leo to just murder somebody if necessary.
Yeah, I'll just add a body count counter.
Sure.
And as my last action, so you can start your turn because this might take a while. Leo just starts ruffling through his backpack.
Ooh, I remember. Sorry, before you do that, I remember that you have the level 2 version, which we don't have the card of, but it only costs 1, so you actually get your 1 back, which is nice. And it searches.
And I look at
12, I think. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So the backpack holds.
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, I was just letting people know the backpack holds non-weakness item or supply cards. Supplies are things like, extra ammunition, emergency cash, all that sort of thing. And of course, naturally, Leo, brings a backpack to the jungle because who would bring a camera and a diary to a jungle instead? Honestly, what is happening? Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna look through all the stuff and.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, okay. Well,
Right.
in the meantime, I'll let you load up your backpack. In the meantime, Ursula is going to take a couple actions to explore here, and hopefully that'll be okay. Yeah, let's do it. So Ursula's going to explore and probably hit a treachery. She doesn't know where where Leo went, but she does know that there's something odd about these temple ruins. Perhaps these are the ruins of the Nexus of Nikai, although she doubts it. That's not a matching location. I assume people can't really see on the stream what I'm doing. Ah, damn it. So I got another treachery, which is a classic, but, got to get it done at some point. I forgot about my Essence of the Dream, so we're going to recommit it. It's the same test. Yeah, I'm gonna go in 5v3. So this time, Ursula's prepared for the feeling that she gets under the soles of her feet as the earth begins to shudder, but not from an earthquake. It's from a timeline destabilization. I was a 5 versus a 3, so I'll pass this, discard it. You never draw a last action, but I'm gonna draw a last action. Okay. A good choice.
Yeah.
Oh. Boop.
Well.
So,
that's annoying.
quick question: is your backpack literally just full of weapons?
Well, the Leo looks around his backpack and sees that there's another 45 automatic.
Wow.
Oh,
machete. Excellent.
And some emergency cash.
Just in case, right? Just in case. Okay,
Yeah.
so and then so similarly
I'm
to
actually,
no, go for it.
I'm gonna put them here because this is annoying.
It's getting a bit busy, yeah. Well, you do have
Yeah.
2 cards that say as if they were in your hand, so you essentially have like a giant hand now of stuff. Explosions, guns, blades, all the good stuff. All right,
So
well,
yeah.
yeah, good. So you killed a cultist, thank you, and pulled out your backpack. Ursula went to explore and easily overcame another timeline destabilization, hopefully revealing this goddamn location sooner rather than later. But it's we're into upkeep, yep. As
Again.
they get ready to do their thing. Well, that's good, at least.
What's next?
Yeah,
oh, great.
Oh, something.
Yeah. It's just ironic. I drew the card that I didn't put in the backpack.
Well, now you, as if it were in your hand, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. All right. So again, so far, just there's something afoot here in Mexico City, and that cultist might have told them something about it, but he's dead now. So instead, we place a doom on the agenda, and we're going to draw some encounter cards as they try to see if they can get anything ready. Oh, a Brotherhood cultist! Ah, he's on me, Leo. Help! The Brotherhood cultist is a 2/3/2 hunter. He gets +1 fight and +1 evade for each doom on him. When you initiate an attack against the Brotherhood cultist, place a doom on the Brotherhood cultist. Okay, so I have a plan. If you'll let me go first, cross it. Well, sorry, I'll let you draw your card, but I have an idea.
Cool.
To help you, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to get rid of Word of Power before handling with that because I can't do damage if it has a doom on it.
Well, this is my hope, is that I can help you with that part of the plan. But wandering up to Ursula is an old man who suddenly grabs her and just like fire in his eyes. You know, something is afoot.
Right. Let's see what fun we have.
Oh no.
Ugh. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So this is
So,
oh yep. What do we got here across here?
Serpent of Tenok. A serpent.
Serpent. Okay. Good.
Tenochtitlan.
Yeah, I think so. Wow.
Technotity.
Perfect.
Serpent of Technotity.
Technotity. Wow.
So it's a 3/5/3 humanoid monster serpent with victory and vengeance points, of course. When it's at an ancient location with clues on it, it gains retaliate and alert. Otherwise, it gains hunter.
Okay.
After it deals damage from its attack, if you are not poisoned, put a set aside poison weakness into play in your threat area.
So it poisons if it attacks you.
Yeah. So as Leo, as Leo is in the just handling this cultist from another like side street, this huge serpent creature beastie comes crawling towards him. Well, that's a big one.
Yeah, 3/5/3 is not a joke. Although 3 attack is not that much, but it's not nothing either, you know?
Yeah.
But if we can get rid of him, then he goes in the victory display. Although, I don't know if we necessarily want to, but we'll see, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a vengeance, but also victory, so...
Yeah. Well, my plan is shot to shit. I don't know about yours.
Well, I had this plan of emptying my 45 automatic into the serpent.
It's a good plan. Strong plan. Honestly, I say go for it. If you
It's-
can,
it's-
I'll see about what I can do about those words of power.
So let's just see what this serpent is made of. And Leo just aims his 45 and let her rip.
So you are.
So it's
yeah.
a 3 and I'm at a 4, 5 from the beat cup and 6 from the gun. So 6 on 3.
Okay.
Pew!
Ooh.
Oh!
Ooh.
+2, so that's 2 damage.
It's a big 2 damage.
Oop.
It's-
And
You're just
I
tangling with
get
this
to
horrible beast. Incredible.
3 cards of my deck for an ally asset. Alrighty. Nope. That's an ally.
I mean, we like the looks of that. That's also an ally.
But we also like that.
Yes, we do.
Ooh. Because I can't play Scruffy.
True.
Because I have the beat cup.
Good point.
So, yeah. I'm taking Mitch Brown.
Mitch! So he's, at some point he's going to be rushing to your rescue, which is pretty good, so that'll be nice.
Yeah. Most likely sooner than later. Okay. Leo cracks his neck like, yeah,
click.
that's 1.
Bang.
And here comes number 2.
Woo! Bam!
And that's a +1.
That's a good token.
So that's at 4 damage.
Yeah.
And Leo is just looks at his gun like, I only have 1 bullet left. I'm not wasting it on you. And just rushes the serpent and punches it with the hilt of the gun.
Yeah. Right in the head. So
that's 5 on 3.
5 on 3 for this last punch.
Yeah.
Hey! You love to see it.
And just knocks the serpent down.
Incredible. You are an absolute beast, Leo Anderson.
So yeah, that beast lasted all but 1 round. So
You
there
love
it goes.
You love to see it.
Into the victory pile, and that's kill number 2.
Yep. That will. So at the end of the scenario, I should just mention for folks who are watching, it has Victory 1 and Vengeance 1. Victory 1 means if it's still there at the end of the scenario, we'll get 1 experience point for it. Vengeance 1 means we have to add a vengeance point in Yig's Fury, which unfortunately we don't actually know what that does, and we have a lot of it because we blew up a temple and stuff.
Yeah,
For
we
Leo
already
minds.
have 18, so 18 or 19, all the same.
Yeah, it's not so good. Ursula's got her own troubles, of course, but doesn't want to necessarily tangle with this cultist who's approached her. This old man who's like come to shake her up a little bit. She's gonna just try to get away and run to Leo for protection, and see what she can do about this. You know, the words of power that he's been spewing. Ursula's essence of the dream, she realizes that her dreams have always been of insanity. That might be what's driving her to continue to explore. It's those voices, the call of the unknown, right? I'm going to commit my essence of the dream to my evasion attempt. It has an extra 2 wild icons, so I have like 8 versus 2 for this evasion. Let's go. -4. We're still good. So that's a good thing I did.
Still good.
Still good.
And
so
we have no ancient locations.
phew. So Ursula quickly, again, kind of spewing some of the words that she heard in her dream, manages to sidestep the cultist and finds a path that runs down into the middle of the city. So I'm going to zip in, free action. And then I'm going to spend 2 actions to remove the words of power from your threat area. Which...
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I looked it up, Crosshair. You can interact with other people's threat areas as long as there's actions on it. If there aren't, obviously, you can't do anything. But I can spend 2 of my actions to get rid of that for you. So, boom.
Thank you.
Welcome. Time for killing. No more
Ursula
words.
just runs in like, oh, I know what the words mean.
Yeah, exactly right. She's like, her dreams have been interpreted, and everything that's happening is part of her dream. As we move into the she also stumbles over the body of a large serpent-like creature and just looks up at Leo like, "Did you do this?"
Just polishing his gun, like, yeah, it's nothing.
I'll ready the Brotherhood cultist. In our upkeep phase, the enemy was not ready, so nothing happens. Draw a card, gain a resource. I am at 7, so I'm still good. Woo!
And I am ecstatic.
Oh, that's exciting.
And, yep. The weapons just keep piling up.
It's almost like you only have weapons in your deck.
Well, maybe. I have allies.
I have allies too, yeah. Mythos phase, we go to 4 out of 8 Doom. We still haven't managed to find any locations, but that's, it's just because we keep hitting treacheries. Maybe I'll go up to Sochi Milko or whatever at the top there. Maybe I'll do that next turn.
Oh yeah, we have like 3 locations still
to actually even look at.
Anyway.
Or I could take Koyokan. Whatever, it's fine. I will. Yes, so Mythos phase. I'm gonna draw my encounter card. Well, I'm right here with you, buddy. Oh my God, the Etzli Guardian spawns at any empty location. So, of course, these Etzli Guardians are the ones who are guarding the old ancient secrets. So, I should point out this enemy is a bit weird. It's aloof, so you can't attack it unless you spend an action to engage it. I'm going to put him over here. It says forced. When enemies attack, if he's ready, he attacks each investigator in each connecting location. So he shoots through the trees at people who are near him, basically.
Whenever any enemy attacks.
Yes. During the enemy phase, exactly. I'm going to just put him over there, though. As long as we leave this place, we don't get shot, so that's okay. That was my Mythos phase, coming face to face with some eyes in the trees.
Yeah.
What about you, Crosshair?
Okay. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Well, because we didn't have enough, another Brotherhood cultist just runs out into the street.
I don't like it. I just don't like it.
I have a plan. I have a plan.
Oh boy.
Or at least I have a blah.
The beginnings of a plan, exactly.
Yeah.
Ay. Well, does that plan rely on me doing anything in particular? I can try to help things.
Basically, leave.
Okie dokie. That's the plan. All right, sounds good.
Yeah, Leo looks at Ursula like, it's getting a bit crowded in here, so you might want to put some distance between us.
You don't have to tell me twice, Leo. So I guess I'll do that then, if that's okay with you. Although sometimes my turns take a long time, which I know, so I'll try not to. First action. It's the other guy who was in the van. It's Dr. William T. Mallison. He's here. We like Will. I'm going to use him exclusively for his ability to soak damage. He's come along back to the jungle, despite not knowing kind of what was going on there. He's still got something that he wants to do. I'm going to free trigger to zoom the heck out of here up to Sochi Milko. A small wooden boat bumps against the side of the canal. A jumper tree sticks out of the shallow water, bending in the mild breeze. This is a 4 shroud 0 clue location. I cannot gain resources while I'm here. Why? Spend 3 resources to explore. Okay. Actually, maybe I'll do that while I'm up here. Yeah, hell. Right, Crosshair? I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
I'm going to explore this location. So I'm looking for the heart. If I do find it, I have to like advance the act and read what it says and stuff. So I'm sorry because it'll be in the. Nope, I'm not going to find it though. It's instead I get treachery. It's a window to another time. Reflected in the surface of the lake, she can see ancient stone temples rising up out of the depths, covered in vines and other mysterious plant-like things. Oh, okay. Well, I can't. I have to choose one of the things, so I'll just do that. I had to place a doom on the agenda.
Oh, okay.
And I can't gain resources, so I think I'm just gonna get out of here again. Oh, it's so dumb. I'm leaving. Eh.
Yep.
I'm going over here to Zakalo again. And maybe I'll discard some stuff from hand or whatever. That's me.
Okay. I'm gonna have to ask about the order of combat here. When an enemy hunts, it moves towards the closest investigator, right?
Yes. Yes. That's it. If there's a tie, we choose unless it has other instructions on it that says pray, but these don't. So we can, in the enemy phase, they'll hunt, and we choose to whom they'll go because we're now equidistant, you and I.
And when they hunt to your location, they don't attack you straight away.
If I over here on the left-hand side, there's the round sequence. Enemies with the hunter keyword move, and then each engaged enemy attacks if able. So, yeah, they do. It's so annoying.
Okay.
It's so horrible.
Okay.
Thankfully, though, you get to go first, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, first things first, of course, I'm gonna take my free action.
Darn Skippy.
Mitch Brown
Mitch.
Just like, Leo, you son of a bitch. Next time, let me ride in the car also. And taking a train with Jim. God damn it.
Yeah, what the hell?
Stop talking.
You did? What is this?
Yeah, Mitch and Jim took the train to Mexico. Apparently
Makes sense.
A time train.
And yet, William T. Mallison apparently rode along in the car, according to me. It's a bit weird, but that's okay.
It's a 5-seater. No room.
Oh boy.
Okay, I have a plan that involves dynamite.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, it's a plan. But it means that I have to take some damage. Okay, first off, Leo, very like actually +1/+1 fight and evade. No, we're gonna do this. Leo looks at this Brotherhood cultist and the other one rumbling towards him from the temple ruins, and actually he's gonna try and looks toward Chapultepec Park and is gonna try and evade this Brotherhood. No.
It's a bold move. I was gonna say that's a pretty bold move. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm gonna take the 1 damage as Leo moves to the park.
Yep. Take 1 horror. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. 1 horror can go on. Yeah.
Jim.
Jim is just like, what the hell are we doing? Panicking a bit.
Who are these people? Yeah. Whoop.
Then as my second, I Leo is just gonna start preparing. So he's gonna spend the other emergency cash, go up to 4, and then there's gonna be 1. We are getting 1 resource at the prep phase. So yeah, these should work. So as last action,
Oh,
I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave it the Edgeley Guardian alone.
yeah. I realize, of course, now the other cultist is going to come towards me because I didn't think about that. I didn't think it through. I'm now closer to him than you are. Uh, I mean, which is fine. I'm not overly concerned. It's just kind of annoying, right? Because
Actually, I can back. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I can actually backtrack a bit.
okay. Only if you want to.
Yeah, let's, because it doesn't.
I can
yeah, but
evade
if I
forever.
play, yeah, I was trying to get everyone in the same location. Well, let's see how it goes. But anyway, Chapultepec Park.
Yes.
I did move there. So, 1 shroud, 0 clues, as they all are. After you fail a brain test while at Chapultepec Park, take 1 horror. And exploration is test 3 brains, so...
Not impossible, certainly. That's not too bad.
No. It's quite alright. So my last action would be that if that action I'm gonna draw a card.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just gonna prepare.
Seems like a plan.
Yep. Okay.
Okie dokie.
That's me.
So here's where things get exciting, right? In the enemy phase, hunters hunt, so the Brotherhood cultists are hot on our trail. They're trying to stop us from doing whatever it is that we're trying to do. This guy down here comes towards me, and that one goes
and the
towards
other one
you.
here.
So they engage us and deal us the horror, or whatever. Horror each, yeah. That's good.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. And then the Edgeley Guardian, if anyone was in the middle, he would shoot him, but they don't, so we're okay on that front. Yeah. That's okay. Upkeep phase. Ursula's just like, leave me alone, I'm just trying to discover the secrets of the universe. Or whatever. Okay. Indeed. And then we move back to the mythos phase because we have to. Which is making me very concerned. I don't know, like, how to get, like, these locations into play. Like, I'm having so much... Oh, God. Okay. We gotta deal with these cultists and stuff, right? Where's gonna be a good
We just have to... Seems like we have to explore.
Yeah. And all of them kind of suck for exploring. Maybe I'll maybe I'll leave this guy behind. Maybe I'll head towards the cathedral or something. Anyway, mythos phase. So I'm gonna draw myself an encounter card now that I'm back where we started. Creeping poison, a classic. I have to take a damage because I'm poisoned.
Okay.
As it courses through my veins again, the Brotherhood cultist only looks at me and just goes, "Bleh! The poison is strong with this one," or something. Willpower 3, test 3, will. I will commit my essence of the dream to this. Because again, for some reason, Ursula's mad, insane dreams all have to do with like time travel and like like dimensions colliding into each other. I have that's 7 will versus the 3 of the test. Hiya! Passed. Done. Suck it, a tear in time.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Exactly. No big deal.
And while Leo is at the park with the other crazy cultist and the ever watchful Edgeley Guardian.
Just staring at you. Ooh.
He just gets a bit lost in time.
Ooh.
Just staring ahead like, I know I had a plan. Shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck. Moving all the myths and horror from that asset to your investigator.
Okay.
Into your deck. Actually, if I shuffle my backpack into my deck...
I assume the stuff on it would discard.
yeah.
I don't know. I can check, I guess. Attach
But
to? Here.
I can also just shuffle my 45 automatic. I don't need it
That's
anymore.
true. I'm not going to need this where I'm going. Yeet!
Yeah. So I'm just gonna shuffle that back in there.
Gun! Gun!
Pew. Because I have another one.
Right. Okay, Leo, what's the plan? As Ursula's just like, stay off, get out of here, run! Something else is happening over at Chapultepec Park, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leo is looking at the park and like, this place could need a remodel.
Okie dokie.
And looks at the archer and the Brotherhood cultist.
Oh my god.
And just, peace boys! And walks back into Coyoacan streets. So I'm gonna take one.
The Guardian wasn't like he was aloof, so he doesn't count, which is good.
Yeah. So I'll take one horror. I'll put it on Mitch. Mitch is also like, what the hell is going on?
Who are these people? Well, also, we seem to be out of time, so they must be probably pretty freaked out about that.
Yeah, and as Leo is leaving the park, he just goes into his pocket, pulls out his lighter, pulls out a red stick, lights it, and tosses it over his shoulder. Gonna toss a dynamite blast into the
Absolutely incredible.
park.
Kaboom. Here, I'll just put that back there for you.
Yeah, not on the hunt. But yeah, choose either your location or a connecting location and deal 3 damage to each enemy and investigator.
I assume
And
you're
I
choosing...
choose-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm choosing Chapultepec Park.
You could, of course, if you wanted to, you could choose my location and blow me up, but I would rather you not, so you don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
true.
No, sorry, I
So
interrupted.
the Edgley Guardian and the Brotherhood cultist go kaplowy.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, the park gets a little bit of a rework.
A little bit of a remodel. That's wild. Look at this
Yeah.
body count. Look at this. 4, and we're not even... Oh my god, we're still in the first agenda. Just incredible.
And as my last action... I could, of course... Are you planning to move?
That's a really good question, actually. I thought I might try to get something so that I can explore here. I could...
Actually, I could just explore and try to actually move this forward.
We could try, hey?
Everything. Yeah.
May as well, right?
So I'm just gonna... yeah, Pete Cup is gonna take 1 damage.
Ouch. Blood for the blood god. Okay.
Yep. Looking for that black star.
Ooh, Black Star.
I
Like
can't
that one?
see.
I think if you... Yeah, if you
Yeah.
alt it. Yeah. Oh, great. Okay.
I wasn't... So,
So it goes on top of your current location. like replaces it, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I did it like that, but I guess it works like that. Okay, Sacred Woods. The street just sprouts trees and becomes this
Oh.
wooden, like, trail of trees and sprouting from everywhere, and a strange idol in the middle of the town square, and everything just shifts around, and Leo is like,
Eh.
nothing new.
Yeah, I've seen crazier.
After Sacred Woods enters play, each investigator at this location discards the top 10
10.
cards of his. Yeah.
Why is it 10? It could have been 5. It would have been punishing. Just ridiculous.
And if I have no cards left, then
Ooh. You get all the
discover
clues.
all
There.
the clues. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you discard those. The act says the first time a Tenochtitlan location enters play, we have to advance the act. So I'm gonna flip the act
Yep.
over.
Do that.
I don't know if you want to
I'm
look
just
at all
gonna
the.
look.
I was gonna say I don't know if you want. Oh, did you lose a lot?
I'm actually gonna look because I want to see. Yeah, there goes one.
Nice. That's a weakness. That's good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Both Scruffles went bye-bye.
Scruffles. Oh.
And the Ace of Swords. And the Decorated Skull.
Darn. Well, when you run out of cards in your deck, if you draw from an empty deck, you take a horror and reshuffle your discard pile. So at least you can get them back. But let's advance the act as well. This is going to be Act 1B. Congratulations, Leo. You've advanced the act. Whee!
For once.
For once, yeah. Act 1B. Into the past. In the distance, light seeps through a wide crack in the ground. As you approach it, you realize the chasm is not natural at all. Below, you see the sky, as if you were peering into a reflection of the clouds above. Wisps of gray smoke emerge from the chasm, giving off a familiar bittersweet scent. You step through and resist the urge to vomit as the world spins upside down. When you open your eyes again, you are in another place. Not somewhere, but somewhen. Okay, Crosshair, I'll let you read this as well, but I'm going to read it to you. I'm sorry. It says, the investigator who just put a Tenochtitlan location into play by exploring successfully must test Brain 4. If you fail, search the collection for a random basic madness or injury weakness and shuffle it into your deck. I don't know if that's permanent or not. We'll have to see. It also says, note that location connections are different. I already adjusted. It's now only connected to places top and left, which is a little wild. But yeah, so you have to test Brain 4, my friend. I can't even help you. Can't even help you.
Do I have anything?
Any brain icons you want to toss in on this?
Actually, yeah. I have Inspiring Presence.
Oh, so inspired.
Yeah. It has one brain, and if it's successful, I can ready an ally asset and heal 1 damage or horror from it.
Sounds nice.
Yep. So that's 5 on 4. Oh shit.
5 on. Ah, shit.
And it's an ancient location. So,
yeah, of course it is. I'm pulling out.
What did I do? Oh, madness or injury.
Yeah, Yay! I'm gonna start pulling those out here. There's a collection of all the basic weaknesses over here on the side. What I'm gonna do for you, Crosshair, because why not? I'm putting all the madness and injuries into a pile. We're gonna shuffle it. I'm not gonna look at it.
Yep.
I'm just putting one of each. I'm not putting like more than that. That one's not. That one's not. That one is. I can't believe it. I hope you don't get that. Sorry, I'm not going to say anymore. That one. And you already have one of those. Okay, so here's your pile. Oh, sorry. I'll put it near you.
Yep. Shuffle, 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 and whoop.
It goes into your
Do I
deck,
look
whatever
at
it
it?
is.
Well, I don't even want to look at it.
Fine.
And
Great.
there's 7 cards left. Oh,
Gil. Okay, and then Act 2A. Is the past and present? Is this real or a vision? Either way, the secrets of the ancients may hold the key to finding the Nexus of Nikai. Objective. This is going to be annoying. Find paths to the Nexus by discovering all of the clues from as many different Tenochtitlan locations as you can before time runs out. If there are 6 of them in play with no clues on them, advance. But it says before time runs out, so presumably once the agenda, so once something happens to the agenda, that might not be important anymore.
yeah.
So we want to discover all of the clues from as many different ancient locations as we can.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So that was a pretty eventful turn, I have to say. For you, I mean, you threw some dynamite at somebody. That's fun.
Yeah. Blew up a place, found sacred woods, threw away half of my stuff.
Yep.
Got something bad put into my deck.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start making my way towards you because I'll have a better chance of getting the clues off that location, and then we'll have one at least. Even though I'm kind of. Oh, yeah?
I do have a way of getting both of those clues without running my deck dry.
That sounds nice. So then, never mind. I will instead.
Yep.
Maybe I'll try the cathedral. But first, I have to deal with this cultist who's back on me. He's like chanting and advancing towards me. Ursula is going to attempt to get away using Eureka. I have 5 evade. I'm just going to try to evade here. That's a success. So Eureka searches a card. As she's running away from this guy, she has a moment where she realizes that what do I want to say here? She has a moment where she realizes like what they must be doing here, right? If they're all coming for them, it must be because they're onto something. It must be because they also have a bridge to the past, or at least that's what she's operating on. Free trigger. I'm going to move down to the temple ruins and use a double action to explore here because I got to do something. Because I got to do something, right? Double action. I'm looking for the yellow circle. I will probably not find it because I often hit the treacheries. Oh, it's not looking good for our heroes here. Oh my god, I don't believe it. I saw so many other locations. Ursula is lost in time. Shuffle a non-story asset for you control into your deck. Okay, well, I mean, honestly, this freaking Hawkeye has done nothing for me all game, so it's going back in. Okay, well, that was a very uneventful turn for me, so that'll be that, really.
Yep.
The Brotherhood cultist, realizing he's been given the slip, is ready once again at Zocalo, but I'm ready to try to keep evading him.
Oh god.
Is it exciting?
I didn't draw a weakness. There's like
Yay!
there's the new weakness and the old weakness in my deck, and I have 6 cards.
Do you remember, like, Jenny did that a lot too, hey? She had, like, 5 weaknesses out of 7 cards left or something. Wasn't it something like that? Just ridiculous.
Actually, I have to go through my check one thing because I want to know which
of course
I actually have in. Okay, so it's probably the lose all your resources card.
Well, you only have one, so
Yeah, and
that's not
the
too
new
bad.
one.
And the new one, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yikes. In the mythos phase, we're at 7 out of 8 Doom. As the past has begun to reveal itself, well, more things are happening. Time continues to tear at Ursula as she... oh,
I just got rid of
I
one.
just got rid of one. I have to spawn it at an empty location, ancient if able, but there are none other than... You're not empty, so I... Sorry, you're not empty, Crosshair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it all the way over here at the cathedral, where it can't shoot anybody, and I'm just gonna leave it there, and we'll try to, hopefully that's not a problem.
Yep.
So that's me. That's what I drew, thankfully.
Okay, let's see.
Gum to papa.
Peril. Perils were fine to discuss, or
They are
no.
not fine to discuss, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's the one where like I can't tell you what I would do, basically.
Yeah. You must either choose one.
I have to choose one. No.
I don't want to.
Oh no.
When did the Doom thing check?
Well, it already checked for the round. Although
So-
I wonder if the card that you have says something different. I'm not sure. Sometimes, like Ancient Evils says, this.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
True. Or if I screw it.
Oh,
Screw it.
what's happening?
We're advancing.
Oh my god. Okay, so the boundary is now broken. Leo. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna flip this back over. Agenda 1B. Uh-oh. The Harbinger's Pursuit. Check the campaign log. If the Harbinger is still alive, it sure is. Following no telltale flash of light, a sudden explosion of thunder blasts across the sky, causing you to jump in shock. As though drawn from the sound, a streak of silver lightning crashes down from the clouds, ripping a tear in the world before you. Through this tear, a familiar creature emerges. It hisses in anger and raises its gilded spear to attack. Search the collection for the Harbinger of Volusia. Spawn it at the location farthest from all investigators. If there are 6 or more tally marks under Yig's Fury, which there are, it enters play at my location instead. It enters play with damage on it equal to the amount of damage that it had before, but I didn't record any, so I don't think it has any.
Yeah, I don't.
The Harbinger
I don't
of
think. Yeah.
right.
No.
The Harbinger of Volusia is the absolutely massive beast that says, basically, it'll always fight back, it'll always try to hit you. However, if it is successfully attacked or evaded 4 times, two per person, so well, like 4 times in a scenario, then it vanishes. So my game plan is just to keep evading it forever, and hopefully, or run. I might just run, honestly. If I can explore this location and like, oh god, this is horrible. Okay,
Yep.
so it's here,
Because
and
the
yeah, sorry.
other option would be that I try to kill it.
Yeah.
Well.
Unfortunately, you can't come to me right now. Oh, actually,
Yeah,
sorry.
I
I can go to you because my location is connected to your location. But if
I
that,
can't.
yeah, exactly. Oh, that's wild. And then similarly, actually, I realized Zocalo similarly is also connected, but only in one direction, like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Agenda 2A. The barrier is thin. Iktaka's strength continues to wane as you journey through the strange vision. You've never seen her this troubled. She is often distracted, peering about as though any moment the answer will appear before her. From time to time, she mutters strange phrases to herself. How could this have happened? The answer will be with the ancients. Someone else is here. I know it. 5 Doom. Thankfully, we already drew our encounter cards, so it's now down to us.
Is this a good place to refill?
Yes, let's do it. We're at the top of the investigation phase. Folks, we're gonna take a quick break out there in Chatland. Go and get more, well, I'm gonna get water, but I'm gonna see if I have anything stronger.
Yeah.
We're gonna be right back, folks. Hello! We are back. Welcome back to Doomed, not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game, with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. My name is Scott, and today I'm joined by the Crosshair.
Hello.
I'm getting good at that. Finally. Jeez, we're back here at the Boundary Beyond, which, oh, Mongani, hello, welcome. Mongani, okay. Mongani! Mongani! Well, okay, so Mongani, just to catch you up, we are adrift in time. Leo has murdered 4 people so far, under body count. You've got a lot of stuff in front of you over here, fabulous. Ursula has far less, and we're looking for ancient locations. We've managed to find one. I'm hoping to find another one, but a big beastie just came out, which is not feeling very good, to be honest. Yeah, so here we are, Crosshair. We're about to start. I know what my turn's going to look like. I don't know about you, what your thoughts are. If I can successfully explore the temple ruins, it might become connected to your location. I don't know. I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah, I don't think I want to fight the Harbinger still, because it has retaliate.
It's true. It's true. 3 fight.
It'll hurt.
It will hurt. Yeah, 2/2 is no joke. Like 2 damage and 2 horror is no joke at all. Okay, well, yeah, sorry, go for it.
I do have a cunning plan.
How cunning are we talking here? That sounds fun.
It's like Mr. Cunningham took a train to Cunningville. Cunning.
I'm writing that down. That's fabulous. But please, yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna use 3 actions, and I'm gonna draw 3 cards.
That's so good. I was not expecting that at all, Crosshair. I was expecting... I don't know, honestly. I'm not sure what I was expecting. 3 cards.
Yep.
Oh, of course. I understand what you're doing. Okay, now I understand.
Yep.
In the I should mention, in upkeep you have a max of 8, but it's after you draw your card. So that it's at the very end of the round that you have to discard, just as a thought for you.
Yep.
I'm sure you don't care about these cards.
In upkeep, I'm gonna draw 1, which will take me to 2. Then on my next turn, I can draw 2 and use 1 action to take the clues.
That's the plan, anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
But also, have you noticed that I haven't drawn any weaknesses?
Yeah, and you only have...
And I have three cards. 2 of those cards are my weaknesses.
How? Yeah, you have the most... I mean, I'm not saying you have, perfect luck, obviously, like, last time on Doomed. And even this scenario, we've drawn some not-so-great tokens, but I have to tell you, Crosshair, the number of tests you take where you're like, I'm up 1, it'll be fine, and it is, like, it's just wild. I don't have that kind of luck.
It's like chaos with me.
Yay. It is true. I am going to also... What am I going to do? I am going to... Let's get some sweet evade on, shall we?
Yep.
The essence of the dream. Ursula saw the Harbinger in her dreams, of course, and realizes that she needs to keep it at bay long enough for it to vanish. If it doesn't taste human blood, it disappears, or so she figures. I'm testing 8 versus 3. Hey, that's 1. Okay, so I'm putting a resource on it to say that I've evaded it once. And then I'm going to spend 2 actions to explore here. Please. just
And
want to
treachery.
I just want to find the. I wonder if there even is a matching thing in the deck. There must be. Look at this. That's 4 cards already, and I haven't drawn it yet. 5. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle. 6. I'm having the opposite problem of you, Crosshair.
Yeah.
Yay! I found it! This is Templo Mayor. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Templo Mayor is a 2-shroud, 4-clue location. After it enters play, shuffle your discard pile into your deck. Discard cards from the top until a weakness is discarded. Draw that weakness. Action, shuffle a weakness from your discard pile into your deck to draw 2 clues. It also has different connections, which is very interesting. So I'm going to do this. And
Yeah, it's connected to the sacred. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird. Okay, but not backwards, right? Like, again, it's only
Oh
in those...
no, it's connected to the.
Is it?
Oh no, yeah, Sacred Woods is a black star.
Black star.
Never mind.
Never mind. And to the green one. So this is interesting. The Etsley Guardian attacks investigators in connecting locations, but I don't think Templo Mayor is connected in one direction, but not from the cathedral. So I still think I'm okay. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, the cathedral is only connected to Sogalo, and the Tempium Mayor is connected to the cathedral, but the cathedral isn't.
Right. Right. It's so strange. I'm discarding cards from the top of my deck until I draw a weakness, which is hilarious because, of course... Oh, there's one. Okay. And then I assume it just goes into my threat area. Yeah. So bad. So bad. Okay. Call of the Unknown. This is Ursula's weakness, where she has to, at the beginning of my turn, choose a location somewhere else. If I don't successfully investigate it, I have to take 2 horror and put it back in my deck. Which means that Templo Mayor, I can't fire the action ability on it ever. Okay, but that's my turn. Oh god, it's horrible. It's horrible. Oh god. Okay.
Actually,
oh,
yeah. If you choose the Sacred Woods and move there, investigate, and then use the Call of the Unknown to use it on the temple, then you can go back and forth.
Yeah, but I don't think the Call of the Unknown discards is the only problem. Because the temple says shuffle a weakness from your discard pile into your deck, but I don't think it... Yeah, Call of the Unknown doesn't discard, it just sits there forever.
Oh yeah.
It's horrible.
And you don't have any weaknesses in your discard pile.
Not yet. I probably will soon. In the enemy phase, the... Oh, this is fun, Crosshair. The Brotherhood Cultist is now connected to you. So it's coming for you. Right? Because it's connected to the Black Star, which is you.
Yeah,
so he's hunting... I'll put him in your threat area there.
Thank you.
And he'll deal you a horror, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll take the horror.
Horror. And then in the upkeep phase, the Harbinger readies and is on me. I'm hoping I can just evade it forever and just get rid of it. Like, that's the game plan. Get it out of here. And then in upkeep, we each, draw a card and gain a resource. The usual stuff. I need to discard. I'm over my hand limit, as you are, I believe, sir.
Yep. First, Leo is getting a bit paranoid at these Sacred Woods.
Oh no! Paranoid?
He's more of a city guy. He
Right.
knows the streets and all the stuff, but these woods just don't work for him.
Yeah, they don't sit right with him. I get that.
What do I want to discard? Not that one. Okay. I need more. That one.
Oh boy.
Is the hand limit 8?
It is 8. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay, that's not too
That's
bad
not
then.
that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing okay, right? Let's.
I just lost all my resources.
Oh, so sad.
All one.
Yeah, all one of them. Yeah. Okay. I'm also. My hope, Crosshair, is we can at least clear like at least one or two of these locations. Again, it just says as many as possible. I don't know what that means, but like if we can clear a couple,
Yeah.
I'll consider this a win. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I should get Sacred Woods
Okay.
at least now, and I might have a plan for the Temple Mayor also.
Okay. I wonder if we'll be able to get there is the only problem. Actually, currently we can't. If I leave, we can't go back. Because it's connected to locations that aren't connected to it. So maybe I'll just stay here. Yeah, maybe I'll just keep trying to get...
Wait, so you can't get to Temple Mayor?
I'm here already, but...
Yeah, but I can't get
No,
there.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So weird. I don't... Oh, God, okay, it's fine. I mean,
Yeah,
you know...
It's connected to the green and red.
Yeah.
So Metro Cathedral and Park. Okay.
The dynamited park.
Yeah. So basically I should explore the park and then I could get there.
Yes, that's probably a good plan. Well, if it's hopefully it's connected as well. Fingers crossed. Let's do our mythos phase though, because you know that's something we have to do. We're at 1 out of 5 doom on this agenda. Let's get into it. What do we got? Creeping poison. I have to take a damage. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, great. Well, and then I have to draw another card because that's how that goes. Whee! Oh, this is a peril.
Okay.
Oh, I am. Ooh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking because I think I saw the picture. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I
Yeah.
think this is the right call, actually. I mean, it's a little silly, but like this way, at the very least, now the connections are different again, right? Green and blue.
Yeah, it's connected to the woods and the park again.
Yeah.
Everything is connected to the park.
And Zocalo. Oh, shoot. Here, hang on. I got all confused. There we go. Everything's connected to the park. So these are connected again. These are... That's that way. So, right, green and blue, and then this one goes only that way. Okie dokie. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Sorry, am I wrong here? Oh yeah, I am wrong.
No,
Look at that. Yeah, green and
place.
yeah. So that's my mistake. I can't I can't read symbols. These guys are connected now. There we go. I couldn't read symbols. That was my mistake. Okay. That's really annoying. That's okay. That was my mythos phase, a classic.
Cool.
What's gonna happen
Let's
to
see what I
your friend and mine?
get.
Ah, well, I definitely just removed one ancient location, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm looking at your way. Nah, I'll just... Leo is just a bit paranoid of the woods, and now his hand keeps disappearing again, and everything seems funky.
I bet it does. So it's
Actually,
it's a current.
since I'm gonna anyway,
Mm.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Why not, right? You've got a 2... Yeah, it's currently a 2 difficulty will test.
Yeah, so that's gonna make it a 6 on 2.
Perfection. Yeah. No problem. Look at you.
Bye-bye. No destabilization for me, thank you.
No destabilization here. Okay.
Well, I know basically what I'm gonna do, so...
I think you should then. I think you should.
Yeah, but I was thinking, like, do you want to take your turn so that I know that if something goes wrong, then I won't do my thing.
That's fair, and I appreciate it. So yes, let's...
Oh no, yeah.
Oh,
There's
right, you've got the dude there.
Call this at my location, yeah.
Interesting. That's going to be something we're going to have to figure out. It's true. Well, it's okay. It just delays us by a turn for that location. I want to get to the park eventually. I think this turn, that's kind of where I want to be. So I'm going to evade the Harbinger, and then I'm going to zip over there and try to deal with that. So, for Call of the Unknown, Ursula is being called towards the dynamite-smelling park. So I'm going to name the park for my Call of the Unknown task. My first action is going to be to evade. I have 4 evade. I also have this Essence of the Dream. I am going to throw in a thing here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go 5 to 2. Oof. So it has alert. So the Harbinger is alert enough to spot Ursula coming towards it and strikes out with its spear. 2 damage and 2 horror means Will's dead and I take 1 of each. Second action, I need to do that again. Yeah, second action, I need to do that again. What do I want to throw in this time? I'm going to throw in Eureka. No. I'm going to throw in Essence of the Dream, which is a bunch. So, again, this time Ursula's using her interpreted dream diary and all of her vague memories of this beast to try to handle it. Done. Okay, that's good. So the Harbinger is evaded again. Last action, Crosshair, watch this. I'm going to play another Pathfinder, and then both of them say, free trigger, move. So Ursula, using all of the knowledge that she's obtained about Mexico City, all of the maps, I'm going to move twice for free. Zip, zip, right past you into the park where I get to investigate.
Yeah. Hi, Ursula. Bye, Ursula.
Hi, Ursula. Bye, Ursula. So I'm going to investigate here at 4 versus 1, just to try to avoid getting the Call of the Unknown. 4 to 1. Whoo!
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good. So she didn't find anything, but at least her curiosity has been satisfied. I'll put the turn over to you, sir.
Yeah, my plan was to draw cards, but the Brotherhood cultist would get an attack of opportunity, I think.
Yeah, every action that isn't fight, evade, and then parlay and resign if you have action to those.
Oh yeah, that's not exhausted.
I'm exhausted with this scenario. That's what.
I'm just thinking. Oh yeah, and the Brotherhood cultist gets a doom anytime I attack it, so
let's see.
Not good.
The
not good.
Beat Cop lets you do a free damage if you discard it. I don't know if that's worth it though.
Yeah. But I would still have to... I think I have to just avoid it for now. Try the good old 1-on-2. Isn't it like evade versus evade?
Yes, it is. Yeah, the old 1 versus 2. All right.
Do I have anything?
Hello to Pukajutsu who just showed up. Pukajutsu, welcome to Doomed. And I've got the good friend the Crosshair here today.
Hello.
We're just to catch you up briefly, Pook. We're currently exploring Mexico City, which has come unstuck in time. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's I'm not going to say it's going great. That's all I'm going to say about that. But we're hoping to at least find some information out. Sorry to interrupt, Crosshair. Go for it.
Yeah, 1 on 2. Let's just go for it.
Burp.
No.
No.
But there's no retaliate, so...
Doesn't have alert, no.
Yeah, let's try it again. That'll do.
Will it?
No.
No, it will not.
No, it will not. So, if I evade, it still won't attack me, right?
Right. Yeah, it'll be exhausted during the enemy phase.
Let's go for it. No.
Too many zeros.
Okay.
There are some pluses in the bag, so like it's not impossible, obviously.
Yeah. Just a bit hard.
However,
Oh well.
Leo's bum leg, I feel like, is getting the best of him here.
Yeah.
And therefore, in the enemy phase, engaged enemies do their damage.
Yeah.
Or in this case,
I'm gonna take one. Yeah, one
Right.
horror.
Horror.
Still.
The Harbinger of Velusia readies, although it does not move or anything. It is a hunter, so it is coming for somebody. And we move into the upkeep phase, where we ready all of our shit. Draw a card and gain a resource. Hey, that's a thing.
Okay, there's 1 card left, and I didn't draw my new weakness, so I know what that is.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, exactly. Who know? Well, maybe you'll never get to it, Crosshair. I mean, you will probably, but oh boy.
Actually,
Okay,
I don't know what it is, but
it's probably
I
not
know.
good.
Yeah.
It's probably not good. Let's go to our mythos phase here. We're at 2 out of 5 already. We haven't done anything. I'm gonna see if I can. Well, seeing how mythos goes, obviously, Crosshair. I'm gonna see what I can do about Chapultepec Park, seeing if I can get that in there and clear it of clues, just to get us at least one, and then you have one that you're clearing right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be cleared anyway.
A tear in time. I'm testing will 3. I have 3 will. Do I want to... I think I want to toss in on this. I'm going to try to toss in on this and see what I can do. Test! Every time, man. Okay, so I have to either take 3 horror or lose 3 actions or some combination thereof. Wow, that is a disaster.
Yeah.
That is actually a
Take the 3
disaster.
horror. Just take the 3 horror and die.
I mean, the real problem is that if I lose all my actions, I take 2 horror from Call of the Unknown anyway. Oh my god. Oh no, I still have my little Pathfinders. Okay. I'm gonna lose 3
So
actions. I'm gonna lose all my actions. Oh, sorry.
Why do you lose 3?
For each point you fail by. And I
right,
lost.
right.
You know what? Actually,
But
I'm going to only lose 2, and I'll take a
Yeah.
horror. No, because then I'm still gonna. Fuck. Sorry.
Is the like the tentacle sign, does it mean that you lose by X amount?
It sets your skill to 0, and you fail, even if the difficulty was 0.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm a 0. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I can't take any more scares. If I end up at your location, though, maybe you can kerosene me or something. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
If I manage to kill the cultist, I can kerosene
Yeah.
it. So
Well, here's my
just end up here, and you can
You know what?
Heal up to
Okay.
2 horror.
It's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm gonna lose all actions, and because I still have a turn, and I can use my pathfinders on my turn. So at least I can still do something on my turn. So that's good. Yoy. Okay. That was my mythos phase,
Yep.
Crosshair.
But
Oh yes.
I'd recommend moving now because I think I'm gonna kill the cultist now, and I have to use the kerosene like on that turn.
Understood. I am gonna move then. You still have to draw an encounter card, but I'll move to you in the meantime. And I get a
Yep.
free investigate action. So if you'll allow me, I'm gonna take that right now. 4, 5.
Oh yeah, true.
6, 7, 8. Great. Draw a card from perception. Big success, because I need a success now. Oh! No, sorry. Oh, shoot, sorry. I didn't want to investigate there because Call of the Unknown hasn't triggered yet, but I'll be at your location. So I'm gonna sit here. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Draw your encounter card
Okay.
and let's do the thing. Ay ay
Well,
ay.
of course.
Hello.
Another cultist just joins the party with
Of
the
course.
Brotherhood cultist.
Any empty location. Oh, they're everywhere.
But oh yeah, he doesn't spawn here. After the last clue is discovered from an ancient location, your hand of the Brotherhood is ready. Place 1 doom on it. Ooh.
And then does
So
it
we
say
need to.
while it's ready, you can't trigger action or reaction abilities on its location or connecting locations. So we have to put it somewhere far away from you, because otherwise you can't do the thing here.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I can do the thing now anyway.
Oh, good point. This is such a disaster.
And we want to kill it because
Yeah. Well,
if we discover the clues, then it'll get a doom, and
Yeah.
the doom will advance. So.
Well,
Let's just. Oh no, that's not an empty location.
I think that's a good question. Hang on, I'm gonna find out really quick if empty refers to us or to enemies as well. You'd think it would refer to everybody, but I'm just gonna check really quick. Yes, an empty location is a location with no enemies or investigators.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But actually, this is a good point to use this. You can do it.
Oh, great! Thank you so much. Okay, so I'll draw this guy instead, which is hilarious. So I'll put him at an empty location. You're welcome. I'll put him up here. At oh no. Oh my god. I'm gonna put him over here at
anyway.
Socalo. Yeah, we're totally screwed any which way. Oh no, because sorry, your location's not connected to Zocalo. Haha. Oh no, wait, no. But his location is connected to yours. So, oh my god. Darn it. I could put him over here, I guess, eh? Where it's a bit less disastrous for everybody.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I can kill it soon.
Soon. Okay, well that was a good mythos phase. So, I guess it's the investigation phase now. I only have a move and an investigate to do. That's all I have to do, but I'll let you do your turn first, of course, in case you end up burning things or whatever.
1 doom on that won't do any harm. And that's gonna... to 1...
Ooh. You were trying to evade him last turn, and now that I'm at your location, I could help you with that, if you would like.
Yeah, I'm thinking of killing him straight up.
Well, that's a good idea. I say get in there then.
But I need to kill it in one go.
Yes.
So I need my machete or my gun.
And you only have
Because then I can... Yeah, I'm gonna have to take 2 attacks of opportunity
just terrible.
if I want to kill it in 1 turn.
Oof.
Because I need a resource.
Yeah, in order to play machete.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also, I guess, I don't know if you want to get rid of it. The Beat Cop's ability does a free ping of damage. If you discard
Yeah, but I still need...
You still need to do
Oh,
2,
yeah.
you're right. I don't know if that's useful, though.
True, actually. If I... Because I have a way to do 1 extra damage now. So if I attack and then discard the beat cup, that will be 3. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so Leo is just gonna look at this book reading bearded weirdo and just punch his lights out.
Just go in for the chokehold or something horrible. Yeah, let's do it. Look at this body count.
Yeah, just gonna
1.
attack. It's gonna be 5. And I'm gonna
Ooh, the vicious blow.
add the vicious blow into it. So it gets a doom. So it's a 3 on 5.
6 with the beat cop or the vicious blow or whatever.
Oh yeah. And
Which
can I commit any more cards?
you absolutely can. I can't help you. I mean,
Cool,
that's what I mean.
because I have this machete to commit to it also.
Throw it at his head.
And I also have this.
Wow.
Actually,
Incredible. Okay.
This might be useful later, but I don't think we have the time for it.
No, I have to say we've been very pressured this whole scenario, and I'm not happy about it. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, so that's 2, 3, 4, 8 against 3.
Hit it up. Let's go. Yes, a huge success.
So that's the 2 damage on it.
I feel like his head just explodes.
Yeah, Leo just takes a 1-2 punch to his face, and then the beat cup just tackles him to the ground.
You're coming with me, kid.
Yeah, and arrests him.
Oh.
Basically, because I'm gonna discard the beat cup to do the 1 extra damage.
Free trigger. Discard beat cop to deal damage to an enemy at your location. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
That's dead. And then I'm gonna use 1 kerosene to burn
sorry.
it.
Yes! Oh, sorry. I didn't... Oh, he's burned now, I guess. Ooh. So what happens then?
So Leo just sets the cultist alight with some kerosene and looks at Ursula like, see, there's nothing to worry about. Fire salts everywhere.
You see, they all burn. Yikes.
So you're at 4 on 7, so we both heal 1?
Sure. I mean, that's up to you, I think. Up to 2 horror from investigators and allies at your location.
Yeah.
Yay.
Because I think... Yeah.
Thank you.
Much better.
That was your second action, I believe.
Yeah. So the 1 action I have left... Well, I can't use the action because I have the 1 card over there.
Sigh. But you can do it next turn, as long as we're not dead next turn, obviously.
Leo just pulls out his survival knife.
Shing! Huh?
Like, sets a thing up burning and just pulls out another knife from one of his pockets.
Oh
Like,
yeah, right. Anyway, the Hand of the Brotherhood doesn't let us use the action on Sacred Woods anyway.
yeah,
So I'm going
until
to...
I handle that one.
yeah, that's my game plan as well. Is try to get over there and do what I can. Uh, I do have a turn, even though I only have the ability to pathfind and investigate, but I can... Oh, actually, never mind. Oh, this is so dumb. I'm just going to take 2 horror. Ugh. No, I don't like that at all.
Also, the Harbinger is coming.
Yeah, it sure is. It's coming. It's coming for somebody. It doesn't say who the prey is though, so we can choose who's gonna take a giant punch to the face.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can mostly handle it.
If I
You
go,
can't.
no, I have been so useless this whole scenario. If I go to the park, I'll take a horror, but you just healed one for me, so that's okay. I'm gonna do that. Crosshair on my turn. I'm gonna name the park again for the call of the unknown. It's calling me back there. There must be something there, she says to herself. I zip in. I get a free investigate, but then the Hand of the Brotherhood is engaged with me. So, yeah, I'm gonna investigate here. Burp. 4 to 1. Make it 6. Great. Take a
Yay!
thing. Yay! So I'll do that. And okay, so nothing happens with Call of the Unknown. But now in the enemy phase, da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. It's
I'll just take it.
big.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
So that's 2 damage and 2 horror. I can take the damage still. But the horror... do I want to go 5 out of 6?
Heavy. The question is, are you gonna stab the Harbinger with your knife? That's my question.
It has retaliate, so no.
That's pretty fair. Yeah, I guess
Actually,
if it's hitting you now, that's a good point.
yeah.
But then how are we gonna get away from it, right? Like, I guess I'll try to get back over there and give you a hand at some point. Oof.
And it's attacked or evaded.
I'm just thinking the sooner we can get rid of it, the better, right?
Yeah, but if I use the survival knife, doesn't the retaliate trigger also?
Sorry. Here is something that I always forget, and I'm gonna find it here in the enemies exhaust after attacking in the enemy phase. They also then ready right away in the upkeep phase, but like it's now exhausted because it hit you for 2 and 2.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm actually going to...
It can still retaliate while exhausted. Oh, jeez. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Yes, I'll let you figure out what you want to do here.
Oh, it can retaliate.
It can retaliate while exhausted. That's ridiculous.
But yeah. Mitch also, much like the beat cup, just runs out like, oh no, Leo, you're on your own now. I've had enough of this.
I've had enough of this crap. Oh my god.
So yeah, it attacked me, but if I use the survival knife, it retaliates.
If you fail the attack, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yes, sorry, I should say, yeah, it's not automatic. It's if you fail, which, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But risk reward?
It has 3 attack, and I get +2.
Not bad.
So it's a 3 on 6. Okay, yeah, let's exhaust the survival knife.
Fight!
Should I? Well, it's a 3 on 6, so I pretty much only fail on the tentacle one.
Yeah. There's a tentacle, there's a -5, and there's the
And
auto, yeah, that thing.
-4 one.
Yeah. But not on the skulls.
Yeah, because 3 on 6 means that I shouldn't really commit anything to it, because if I fail, I'll fail anyway.
That's true. That's a good point. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Fight. Just like getting in there with a knife, just like, oh! Woo!
That's 3. Yay!
Yay! That's very lucky.
So it gets another one.
Yeah.
It was attacked. Yeah.
And 2 of these bad boys. 2 damage.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
Excellent.
That is actually
2 out of 20.
That's 10%. It's better than that.
So
yeah.
This giant harbinger just attacks Leo, and Leo takes his little knife and pokes it back. Like, no, you take it.
Perfection. Okay, so everything readies. It's with you again. We draw our cards and gain our resources, and it's just all going to hell. Yeah, sure.
I'll draw my last card, which I can just flip because I know it's a weakness. Oh, that's not bad. Peril hidden.
Oh, it's peril. Sorry, I shouldn't have read it. I moused over it briefly, but you're right. It's peril, so I didn't see what it was really. Although I do recognize the art from a previous Doomed campaign, no less. This is just...
Okay. Cool.
Sweet.
Cool.
I have the ability to help on the... Oh, well, sorry, yeah. So we've got our upkeep and we've got to do our mythos phase, but then I can help, Crosshair. I promise. I can come in and we can deal with this friggin' thing once and for all.
Yeah. Basically it needs an evade or a attack, and
great.
It goes bye-bye.
Yes. So we're at 3 out of 5 Doom. Let's take our cards and see what the hell happens, and then I'm going to see if I can get in there and resolve it for us. Arrows from the trees! Take a damage.
Oh, joy.
Oh. And each other investigator at an ancient location must also take 1 damage plus a damage for each ally they have, so just 1, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
For once I don't have allies.
Yeah, seriously. Well, they've all run off, you know. It's not that you don't have them, it's just they're scared of you.
Yeah. Or what I do.
All right, but it's back to you. Or it's your encounter card here, and then
yep.
Let's see what we can do.
Oh, cool. Words of power echo through the trees again.
Words of power.
And Leo has this feeling that if he meets a cultist with doom, he can't do anything about it.
Nothing at all. It's horrible.
But we don't have any cultists.
No, we also don't really have any like progress made in the scenario, which sucks. But you know, there you are. Do you like? I have the ability to, I think, get rid of the Harbinger this turn, and then free you up to do whatever you want to do on this location, or just generally, and then we can kind of see where we're at. Does that seem like a plan, or I don't know what you have to do?
Yeah, because it would be quite risky to attack the Harbinger, because it'll kill me.
Right. So, okay, so let me see what I can do here. I'm going to name... Ooh, this is interesting. I'm going to name the Sacred Woods as my Call of the Unknown location. But don't worry. Well, I mean, you can worry, but, like, I think we'll be okay. Nah, you'll be fine. First things first, however, I have to get rid of this, or I have to evade this Hand of the Brotherhood, so... I am going to... Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to commit Eureka to this evasion attempt. So, again, Ursula's being driven back towards this sacred woods, which she ventured through, but now that she's realizing, like, hey, wait a second, there weren't woods there before. 5 versus 2 is a success, so I'm going to evade the Brotherhood hand and take a look at the top 3 cards of my deck. I get to draw one of them. I'm definitely taking that one. And then free trigger moves me to your location and allows me to investigate for free. I'm going to unearth the ancients to try to get something into play here, and then I'll be there here in a second, I promise. If I have to successfully investigate the location, yeah, that's fine. So I'm investigating. I'm a 4-2. I'll throw in. I'll throw is some. No, we're good. Okay, we're not good, but it's okay. I'll. Well, I'm not dead at least. That's good. Okay.
That's the third one you've drawn this game.
Yeah, it's like I shouldn't be playing. Honestly, it's like I should not be playing this game. So here's what's going to happen, Crosshair. Ursula's seen this in her dream. She knows the Harbinger represents some sort of the peak of some sort of. It's the Etsley people and the ancient race of like serpent-like people. She doesn't know where they came from or why they're no longer on Earth other than now, but she knows that she has to be the one to deal with it. It's true, Gunnar. Thank you. My pain is your entertainment. So, second action, I'm going to take the Harbinger off you. And for
Yay!
for my last action, I'm going to give it the jukes, which is try to evade it here. I have 4 plus 4 is 8 evade because of the dreams of the madman. Let's oh yes. Uh-oh.
There's a -5, so I
Oh, you're right.
should probably commit something
9.
just in case.
You're right. Thank you. That's
Well.
that's a really good shout. 9 to 3. Yeah, just in case. Hiya! Hey! Okay. So big
Yay.
success. The Harbinger is evaded for the 4th time, so it vanishes with a sinister hiss. Okay. I didn't successfully investigate my location, so I have to take 2 horror and put Call of the Unknown back into my deck, which is just disgusting.
Yeah, we are both quite. Well, I still have kerosene, so follow me.
Yay! But that's my turn, Crosshair. So it's over to you for a turn that is free of any sort of issues.
Yeah, well, I guess I should clear out the sacred woods.
Please,
I have an empty deck, so
please get us at least one friggin' location.
so Leo just looks around like, oh, I have no resources left and no help. My friends all left, so I've deducted that this place sucks.
Yes.
And then as a second action, yeah, we shouldn't kill the
Ooh.
Hand of the Brotherhood now because
It gets a. Oh no! Sorry, it's not ready, so it doesn't get a doom. Sorry, I misread that. After the last clue is discovered, if it is ready, but it's not ready.
Yeah.
So we're good.
I could kill it.
I mean.
No.
Oh.
Actually, no. I only get 1 damage.
Arr. Less good. Oh, and we can't even use the kerosene because I didn't defeat an enemy at this location. Like, it's not on the
true.
ground. That's too bad. That would be nice.
Is it defeated?
That's a good question. It disappears with a sinister hiss. Set it aside out of play. It keeps all damage tokens.
Yeah.
I don't know if that doesn't strike me like it counts because it's disappeared, right?
Yeah. I can't really burn it.
You can burn where it was. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do you have anything you want to do with your turn?
Yeah, I have two actions, so I'm gonna investigate here.
Okay.
Don't ask.
All right. Well, okay. I won't ask. You have 3 book versus the 4 of this location.
That's -3. Okay.
Are you planning on investigating it again?
Yeah, but it's.
Would you like a hand?
I don't really need it. Like, this isn't a life or death situation.
Okay,
So.
alright, okay. Not life or death, alright.
Yay!
I'm...
I
Ah!
can throw away the unplayables.
So, you're...
Leo had this like oath that I promise that I will never kill. Screw it.
Exactly. That sounds about right, actually. That was the card that you got from the agenda flip, right? And it went into your deck because of that
Yeah.
madness. Okay.
But
well, that's fine.
This means that I searched the top 3 cards of my deck, but I don't have a deck.
No, so I don't think anything happens there, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I should search it, but how does the deck flipping thing work?
My understanding is that when you well, here, let me look it up because it has to do with I think it's when you go to draw a card and you don't have any, then you take a horror and it reshuffles. But let's see. It says drawing from an empty deck or something. If an investigator with an empty investigator deck needs to draw, you shuffle your discard pile back into your deck, draw a card, and then you take a horror. So you don't have a deck until you need to draw, and then you get your discard pile back. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's a useless elder sign, but it's not bad.
It's better than a tentacle token, the crosshair.
Yeah. Because now I take the horror anyway.
Yes, I suppose that's true. The Hand of the Brotherhood is now ready again. The Etzli Guardian is still here, but it doesn't move or shoot.
Do I draw still?
Yes, you do. Yep. You get to draw, which is beautiful. I mean, kind of. It could be a weakness again, I suppose.
Yep. Fine.
Mine is not. Okay. Phew. Phew. Okay, Mythos phase. This is 4 out of 5. Well, we got one location, right? Maybe we'll get a second, but I doubt it. I don't. Yeah, seems unlikely. It's possible.
You know what it is. Stick to the plan. I have a plan.
You have a plan. Shadowed. Find the cultist enemy. Oh, fudge. Oh. Find the cultist enemy nearest to you. Place a doom on it. Test will X. X is that enemy's fight value. If you fail, I die. Whoops, that's a damage token. Okay, so there's a doom on this cultist, the Brotherhood cultist. And I have to test willpower 2. And if I fail, I have to die. So I'm going to put in a card there. So I'm 4 to 2.
What do you need?
Brain.
Brain.
But you know.
Do I want to sacrifice? So if you fail, you die.
I take 2 horror. Yeah, I can't. This is... I know exactly what I'm buying with my experience, by the way. I'm buying horror healing. That's what I'm buying.
So where are you now?
I am at your location. Oh, I'm at 4. 4 versus 2.
4 versus 2. That's not... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna commit my flamethrower.
Crosshair for 1 willpower icon? What a sweetheart.
Yeah, well, it's 1 still.
Just so I'm clear, Ursula feels like she's being followed, and Leo's response is to go ugh, and just like throw a flamethrower down the hall. Is that the idea?
Yeah, like throw his flamethrower away, like.
All right.
Throw the flamethrower down the
Oh man.
pathway to scare this thing away.
Well, I really appreciate you doing that. I'm going to test. I'm now a 5 versus 2. Done! Excellent! Not dead, and I really
Okay.
appreciate it. But now it's your turn.
You know what?
Oh, boy.
You
What,
need some
Cross?
horror here, I think.
Oh, I see
Like,
how... Oh, I
yeah.
see.
Stick to the plan. Before I draw, I'm gonna go on the hunt.
Yeah. Stick to the plan. The plan is find something and burn its corpse.
Yeah. So Leo is just gonna go hunting into the woods to find something to kill, to burn, to heal Ursula. Okay.
I mean, I
There's only one
appreciate it.
card.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So,
So maybe we don't want to do that, just in case, because we don't know what it is, right? Oh.
yeah, I thought that the discard pile gets reshuffled into the encounter.
Let's do that. That makes sense to me.
Because
Right, because that's the one, and then we'll search the next 8.
these controls sometimes.
Yeah, it's not ideal, hey? Come on, enemies. For Crosshair, I mean, not for me, please.
There's one. I don't want that one. Can I attack the Edgeley Guardian?
If it is aloof, then you have to spend an action to engage it. It's just horrible. This whole game is just the worst. Oh, hi, Ripley.
And
Welcome.
it's an empty location.
Do they all spawn at empty locations? Oh, other than the Brotherhood cultist, yuck.
Yeah.
There's the hand of the Brotherhood at that next location over. Oh, but you still have words of power. Oh my God, it's terrible, Crosshair. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
You've gone on the hunt, so now you have to take one of them.
yeah. Edgeley Guardian is like the least annoying one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as nobody attacks us here, then it's fine.
Careful of the other Etzley Guardian, just down there, which shoots people at connecting locations.
Yeah, if somebody attacks.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. Yes, that's fair. Well, all right. Sweet.
At least nothing bad happened.
It's true. Let's move into the investigation phase. Yeah.
Want to follow me and burn a cultist?
Yeah, I do actually. I'd love to do that. There's a player window. Does the player window only apply to you? I wonder. Sorry, I'm just figuring out if I can move now or if I have to move then, but I'm pretty sure player window. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Yes, go for it. I'm going to come with you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that you need to be there before I come there, because I have to use the kerosene on my turn.
No, but I have the ability to move as a free trigger, which tells I can do that at any, well, not at any time, but at most times. Like Pathfinder lets me move for free, which is super good.
Before I use the kerosene, you can use it.
You're gonna go in, and I'm gonna zip in behind you and wait for the burning.
But it's
oh, it says during your turn. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Well then, so how's this? I'll go in and evade the guy.
You need to explore the place anyway.
Yeah, I need to get rid of the words of power for you. Oh my God. Okay. How's this? Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of your words of power. That's what I'm gonna do. Whoop.
Okay.
Free trigger.
That's good.
Move with Pathfinder.
Oh, yeah, because I couldn't attack the cultist anyway.
Exactly. Free trigger, move in. I get a free investigate, but I don't want to take it. I don't care. And I'm going to evade this guy with my last action. I guess I'm gonna die anyway, hey? I'll commit manual dexterity to this, so I'm 6 to 2. Okay. So success, he's evaded here. That's okay.
Yep.
And I draw a card, which of course is the worst card in the world. So in rushing into the park and being like, "Man, I got you, you stupid call. We know all of your plans." Ursula got herself into a lot of trouble, which I will resolve immediately. Oh my god. Help. So dumb. This is so dumb. 2 will.
We're both
Just the
gonna
word.
die.
2 will succeed. Okay, so I've succeeded at the timeline. It gains surge. Oh, and then this is just on me now. Okay, so this Brotherhood cultist is just on me at this location.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Cool.
That was my turn. Very effective. Thank you so much for riding along with me.
And the cultist is gonna do a horror to you when.
Yeah. So hopefully I'll be alive by then.
The thing is, I need to move.
Yeah.
Which will be 1 action, and I don't have plus damage on me.
Well, you could stab the guy twice, though. Potentially?
Yeah, but I can't use the kerosene.
Oh, no! Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Okay, well. I mean, I knew it was going to end this way, Crosshair.
I'm just thinking if there's a way to do it.
Of course. Yeah, please. If I had anything I could commit to this test, I would. I really, I'm infuriated by how little I managed to, get done with the locations. Oh, what a disaster. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Gunner. Gunner's just head in hands here. As am I. That's how I feel as well.
Yeah, we might get defeated here.
I don't like to sort of what was I gonna say? I don't like to put too much stock in this sort of thing, but this scenario is known for being, a low point for a lot of people in this campaign because it's a little much. Hi, Thelia, what's up? Well, yeah, we're getting our asses kicked. It's good. What do you think, Crosshair? What's up?
Well, the one way to do it is to take all the damage and Ursula can run away.
That's one possibility. Oh man, wish we had that flamethrower. I feel like we just burn it. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, I've ruined it for everybody.
If I had Scruffles, everything would be fine.
Scruffles. What a disaster. You lost all the cards in your deck. We didn't. Oh my god. We got 1 location done at least. That's good, right? That's good, I think.
Oh yeah, the enemies are gonna kill you or me or both.
Well, the Hand of the Brotherhood is exhausted, so it doesn't do anything in the enemy phase, which is good.
Yeah.
This guy, on the other hand, obviously. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we're in trouble.
So if I come in and engage the Brotherhood cultist and evade it, it gets exhausted.
Yes.
So neither of them do damage.
Yes.
So that's the only real option we have.
Oh.
Okay.
Wrong place. Yeah, that's the only real option we have.
Yeah, it's a pla. It's not a plan.
I think it's more of a play, honestly.
Yeah.
Not even a pla.
Okay, so I'm gonna use an action to take that. Then as my last action, 2 on 2.
2 on 2. I can't. Hang on, I'm just gonna check. I can't contribute any icons to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I I have nothing. It all comes down to one one chaos token. If it's 0 or above, yay. If it's anything else, I'm dead.
In
Yeah.
the enemy phase, you'll be dead. Yeah, be
Yeah.
defeated.
Here we go. No, I failed in the worst way.
I actually tend to agree because it says place a clue on the the nearest ancient location.
Well, there's a clue there.
Yeah, but oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no. Okay. Well, we'll move into the enemy phase, right? And just I guess we'll play through. I don't think I'll last much longer, to be honest, Crosshair. So, you know, what happens to you? I guess is the question.
Well, the Brotherhood cultist grabs Leo by the throat, and Leo realizes that he has no friends around anymore. Well, Ursula is around, but he has no real friends.
Hey! No, you know what? That's fair, actually. I mean, we've done a lot of work together, but not... Ay, ay, ay.
And just strangles him and drags him into the, scarred and burning remains of the park.
Oh my god! It's horrible.
Bushes.
So...
Leo.
No.
Leo just curses I'll kill all of you. One day.
One day! Yikes. Investigator.
Leo is...
There we go.
defeated. Well, Leo went a bit crazy.
Yeah. Defeated by sanity or horror means that you take a mental trauma. So at the end of this scenario, you can put it in the campaign guide if you so desire. Up here, you have to take... Oh, and I actually have one less now. But you...
Actually,
I
started with one.
Oh, you're right. Sorry,
we
we should have 2 in there. You're right.
Yeah.
Which is really horrible. Okay, so...
How can I...
Leo's clues drop on this location. This guy comes over to me. This guy... Oh, you can't affect it?
No.
That's so disappointing. There you go.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's weird. But anyway, I gave you your 2. It's just...
Yay!
So, in the enemy phase, one of the Brotherhood cultists drags Leo off into the bushes. Ursula's just like, Leo, Mr. Anderson, are you still there? As the rest of them kind of start to approach her. Close the circle. I'm going to draw a card and take a resource. So here's, I think, where things get interesting, Crosshair, because the agenda is advancing. So let's see how quickly... Yeah, okay. So Agenda 2B is called Vision of the Future. Silver flashes of lightning become more frequent, and the sky starts to split open. Thunder rumbles in the distance. You watch as the skylines of both cities, present day and ancient, are consumed in a giant stone maw. 6 pillars surround the cavernous opening, each glowing vibrantly. A red hue erupts from the center, and the ground shakes with the force of an earthquake. We've seen enough. We must get out of here while we still can. For the first time since meeting her, you hear a trembling in her voice. Find each Tenochtitlan location and play with no clues on it. So there are none of those, unfortunately. Because we added one to that location. Then, I know it's just such a disaster. Then, for each present-day location in play, search the exploration deck for a location with a matching symbol and place it on top. Each investigator loses their clues. So, okay, so we have to put a matching location in play. Whoa. Whoa. You're doing that. Okay.
Yeah, that's the...
That one's already... We got that one. This is also red. Need a green. And we need a orange heart. Wow. Okay, so the whole map has become an ancient location extravaganza. Uh-oh. We lost the crosshair very briefly. I'm gonna save the map just in case. I'm sure the crosshair will be back momentarily. In the meantime, I'll keep reading the agenda here.
Yep, I'll be
Oh!
back soon.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if you had lost your sound as well, crosshair. My mistake. Oh, because I have to keep going anyway. Spawn the set-aside Padma Amrito in Templo Mayor. Well, she sounds like an enemy. Okay. Padma is a the cold-blooded charmer. This is the woman from the beginning of the scenario who we assumed was nice, but is actually evil. She's a 5 combat, 6 health, 3 evade, humanoid, serpent, servitor, elite enemy. She has alert, she has retaliate, she has hunter, she's got all the keywords. While she is ready, clues cannot be discovered from ancient locations. Straight up. After she attacks you, if you have a clue, flip your clue to a doom side. If you don't, take 3 fucking horror. Okay. Remove the current act from the game. Put the set-aside Act 3A and Agenda 3A in their place. I will. Okay.
So I'm back in time for fun.
I think so. Have a quick little lookaroo at the enemy I just put at the bottom there in Templo Mayor. Put her down here. She just appeared. It's Padma from the beginning of the scenario.
Yeah.
Agenda 3A. Time collapsing. Alejandro's former critic stands atop the steps of the main temple, her true self revealed to you. Silver streaks of lightning wind through her open arms. Coiled about her feet is an army of hissing cobras. Only the chosen can find the nexus. Only I am worthy. Act 3A. The return trip. Ikitaka points to the temple in the distance, shouting over the raging storm. It was her! She's the one trapping us here! She's known all along! One way or another, if you want to get back home, you'll have to slip through the rift that she entered from. So, if she's defeated, advance. Or, if I spend 4 clues at the temple, advance. However, she says you can't get clues. You can't get clues if she's ready. So the game plan is go there, evade her, get clues, keep evading, get clues. I wonder...
Oh, and run away.
Yes. And run away. Yeah.
Because you can't be around her when the enemy phase comes because she's a hunter.
It's just what a disaster. Absolutely.
I could keep her busy.
Well, you could.
Yeah.
If
I could
you
actually kill her. But...
Well, if you were alive.
Yeah.
Each investigator at this. So I'm wondering. Sorry, I just realized all of the ancient locations have things on them that says after it comes into play, blah blah blah. But I'm wondering if that affects me. I don't know, because it entered play now. Discard 2 random cards. Like, I guess it affects me, right?
I'm gonna do it anyway, because...
Yeah, but you're dead, Crosshair. I mean, you do what you want to do, but like...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you do what you want to do.
So you basically need 4 clues.
I need 4 clues. I also need to draw an encounter card, which I am guaranteeing is going to be an enemy. I knew it!
Of course.
So, because I have no ability to actually, because I have no ability to, like, oh, this gets removed from play. Because I can't defeat enemies until I draw more cards, I have to just, I guess I just have to, oh, I have an Essence of the Dream, so I could punch one of them for a damage. I guess the game plan is keep evading. They all do horror, so yeah, Crosshair, this is going to be a very short thing, because Padma just spawned, but I've got cultists that are, like, grabbing at Ursula's arms, and they're just driving her absolutely insane here.
Yeah, you basically have to evade 3 times successfully each turn to avoid them attacking you.
Exactly. Oh, actually, that's actually incredibly true. I was going to punch one of them but I have to evade all of them 3 times. Until I draw a card that says, like, do damage, which I have in my deck. Oh, I could path...
Or...
No, I can't.
Yeah, because it's an attack of opportunity.
Oh my god. Also, yeah, Pathfinder says if you are not engaged. Oh, if you are not engaged with any enemies. Okay, here's the game plan. I'm going to evade 3 times, then I'm going to Pathfind and get the F out of there and leave them all behind. That's the game plan.
Yeah, until they hunt.
Until they hunt. You know what, Crosshair?
But, oh, god damn it.
What? What happens?
Oh, the park is connected to the Sacred Woods. So
oh, they all have... Oh god, you're right. They all have new connections now.
Yeah, but it's... You can only escape to the Sacred Woods, but when the enemy turn comes, they and Padme will hunt you in the woods, so...
It's true. I do have 2 Pathfinders, so I can move twice. Which is kind of, I guess, my plan. I'm just going to rejig all of the connections here. And I'm dead anyway. Like, it doesn't really matter. So
if you move to the lake, then they can't get to you.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only thing. If you can evade 3 times, you can survive.
That's the game plan. Okay. So I'm just going to rejig all these connections here really quick, folks. Thanks for sticking with us. So this is connected to blue star and yellow circle. Good. Yellow circle is connected to blue triangle and red square. Good. Red square is connected to there and around the edge. Okay. That's fine. This is no longer true. And this guy, of course, is these 2, and then this is those 2. Okay. Done. So I'm going I have to go big on 1 evade, but I have nothing for the others, so I guess I may as well go big on the first one. So first action, I'm going to evade. I have 8 evasion for this first attempt. That good. Yep, that's good enough. Oh,
Just
if you
add a clue.
does it say if you fail or does it just say add? If you fail, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, second action. I'm just going to keep evading. I have 4 evade now versus the 2 of the other groups. This is such a disaster. Yep. Nope. Okay, evade. Yay! Okay, so I got the Brotherhood cultist, but of course, in the enemy phase, as Padma advances on us, the Hand of the Brotherhood takes Ursula and drags her off into the woods as well, screaming and screeching. I take a mental trauma from the defeat. Which is so funny because I just spent 5 experience getting rid of 1. Oh my god. Okay. But
I did notice that you have 4 unspent experience, so
that's
fun.
It's true. I don't think that's true, unfortunately. Sorry, this campaign log was left over from, I think, a scenario ago. I do have 1. I'm keeping track of it elsewhere. Well, I'm gonna go to the resolution because we both got dragged off into the park.
Yeah, you got dragged into the park of the past, and I got dragged into the park of the future.
It's true. We're separated forever. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh no. If no resolution was reached, when you next open your eyes, you're back in the bed of your hotel room. You raise your hand to shield You raise your hand to shield your eyes from the sunlight that pierces the bedroom's curtains. The glaring light is akin to a vice crushing your temples. Nothing new for our good friend Leo, I'm sure.
No.
The thin wisps of incense smoke fill the air. Sorry, I'm just going to make sure people can read this. Rising to your feet requires a colossal effort. A small voice in the back of your mind tells you it was all a figment of your imagination, a nightmare fueled by weariness. It is the voice of self-preservation warning you to avoid the path of lunacy you have set upon. You ignore it and rise to your feet, your legs trembling with terror and exhaustion. Quietly, you call out for Iktaka, wondering if she remembers what happened last night, or if she was even there to begin with. You find her slumped on the floor, her back against the door of the hotel room. She is unconscious and unresponsive, her face ashen. After several worrisome minutes attempting to wake her, you finally succeed. She sputters into consciousness, coughing violently and convulsing as though possessed. The cave! The maw in the sky, bathed in red. Did you see it? Your head pulses with pain as you attempt to remember the events of last night. What happened last night? And you shake your head. It must be the path that leads to the nexus, she continues, gripping her head tightly with one hand. You attempt to help her to her feet, but she pushes you away. What was I thinking? The boundary is thinning. Any tension, it could have snapped. Her gaze shifts towards you. I should not have involved you in this. But, like it or not, you are involved. It is too late to go back. I know where to find the nexus, and you must journey with me.
And from the couch you can hear, like from the other room couch, you can hear a long drawn out groan of, oh, god damn it.
Yay! Come on, Leo, we're going on a fucking adventure. If it was Act 2, no, it was not. In your campaign log, record that X paths are known. X is the number of Tenochtitlan locations in the victory display. That's a whopping 0. 0 paths are known to us. I'm writing it down.
Yeah, because the Sacred Woods got
Oh!
one goddamn clue.
What happened? Oh god. I just backspaced something. Oh my god, crosshair. What's happening? Okay, I think we're okay. Did I break everything or just one thing? Okay, phew. Whew.
No.
Okay.
Good.
I hit Control Z to undo, and I wasn't sure if it was like undoing, I don't know, the whole table or what. 0 paths are known to us. You know what I did? I hit backspace and it deleted the campaign log for some reason.
Yeah, the one goddamn clue.
That is actually infuriating. If the Harbinger entered play, the Harbinger is still alive. Record how much damage is on it. So that's 2 now.
2.
Yay. That's good. 2 out of 20. For each vengeance point in the victory display, mark a tally mark under Yig's Fury. That's 1.
Only 1.
Only 1. For
Because
each...
we got 18.
Yeah, well... Each investigator earns experience equal to Victory X in the victory display. Each investigator earns 1 additional experience for each Tenochtitlan location in the victory display, which is 0, so we earn 1 experience. 1 experience. Honestly, this might be worth just sitting on for a scenario. I don't know. We could just pretend this was a whole... We could just pretend this is... just like nothing happened. I don't know. Gunnar thinks we're just dropping acid at our hotel rooms. I hope so, Gunnar.
It is Mexico.
It is Mexico. Crosshair is correct here. I guess let's read Interlude 3, and then and then I have to call it because it's dinner time. And sorry, I should ask you, Crosshair. It's much later for you. Would you like to read the next interlude, which is
Good.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yep.
Once more, you venture south, leaving the safety of civilization behind. There's no time to waste. The path to the Nexus lies on familiar ground, not far from the previous expedition's trail. Using the leather-bound journal as you guide, you retrace your journey. Soon you are deep within the jungle, surrounded on all sides by hazards, some natural, others bizarre. Check your supplies. Any investigator must cross off a gasoline. So I will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will definitely be doing that. And then...
I used mine earlier.
You used yours earlier, yep. Check your supplies. If an investigator has a map, No, I took a compass because I'm an idiot. Nobody has a map. Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so we don't read that section, whatever it says. Nope, it's fine. Check your supplies. The investigators as a group must cross off 1 provisions per investigator. Anyone who doesn't reads low on supplies, but we each have 1, so I guess we'll eat. Okay. Whoops. Check your supplies. Each investigator with medicine may cross it off to remove a poisoned weakness. I am absolutely going to do this.
Excellent.
Well, that's one thing, anyway. Okay. As you trudge through the lush jungle and pass a series of familiar overgrown temple ruins... Sorry, quick PS. Gunnar, if we're dropping acid, it helped me get over my snake poison, so thumbs up. Your keen eye spots a pattern along the stone wall of the structure. Upon closer examination, you find that vines and caked dirt have hidden an elaborate carving of hieroglyphs. Check your supplies. If any investigator, son of a bitch, has a canteen... Oh, no, you do! Sorry. If any investigator has a canteen, read patterns in the stone. Leo, takes out his canteen and splashes water on the stone walls, washing off the dirt and making the stiff vines easier to manipulate. The pattern of the glyphs is clearly visible, and although its meaning is still a mystery, a repetition of 6 glyphs in particular hints at a specific instruction. Each investigator with a canteen begins with a clue. Next scenario. So you start with 1 clue, my friend.
Mark it down on somewhere.
I can put it here.
And story assets?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh, I
Starts...
can actually.
Oh, okay.
Write on it.
Then I will let you do so.
And I just can't.
Oh.
See anything because so.
Oh. Yep. Yep. It's set. Yep. It's working. Good. Check the chaos bag and the campaign log. If all of the following are true, I read faith restored. Now I know they're not. It says there's 2 or more cultist tokens in the bag. We did forge a bond with Iktaka, but Iktaka has confidence in you. She does not, and nor should she. This has been a disaster. Just absolutely horrible. Whoa! And now, that brings us to the end of Scenario 4, The Boundary Beyond. Before we move into Scenario 5A, Heart of the Elders, Part 1, which does not bode well if there's a Part 2. I will, of course, be saving this right now, and I'll go back in at some point, Crosshair, and make sure that we're all set up for next game with our 1 experience point.
Well, 1 experience isn't bad, because we get to change 1 card in our deck.
That's true. Actually, yeah, you can purchase a single experience point card, which there are, or you can trade out a level 0 card. I think actually you could also take adaptable, which is like it's a rogue card that says you can swap 2 0 level cards between scenarios. I don't know. I'm not sure if that appeals to you, but
oh yeah.
You could stick to the plan and be adaptable.
Yeah.
Leo the Optimist.
Because this deck does what it needs to do. Like, it kills things.
That is correct, and has been incredibly effective at doing so. I have to say. That's that. Good game, says Thelia. I mean, I guess Thelia. That's it for us because I have to go have dinner, and I'm sure Crosshair has to go to sleep.
Well, I'm gonna soon. But
yeah, soon.
It was a good game.
It was. You know what? I had I had a lot of fun, Crosshair. It's just it was obviously like I didn't know what to expect, and all of a sudden we weren't able to do anything for a long time, and it just became disastrous.
Yeah, it's the horror that creeped up on us.
Yeah. I wish I had more cards to deal with that, but I'll think about it for the next time I can spend experience. Thank you all so much for joining us on Doomed. Reminder, of course, Punchy Book Club tomorrow at 1300 hours on Elizabeth's channel. And then at 1800 on RPG Clinic, we have another episode of Exaltwitch Academy. Oh, thank you for the, Thelia, the Dolphin Ballroom Dancing. Is it the dolphins that are dancing, or is it in the Dolphin Ballroom? Anyway, we'll figure it out at some point. Thanks, and of course, head over to the Discord. I won't be streaming on Tuesday on this channel, but we will definitely be having another episode of Doomed at some point in the near future, I have no doubt. Crosshair, of course, I want to thank you for joining us on another crazy one today. Thank you.
Of course.
Of course. And I hope everybody has a fabulous rest of the weekend and week. So I'm going to bid you all adieu. Bye.
Adieu.